When did you last feel a cold breeze on your head? Ugh, I can't hear a thing. What's happened? Ah, it's swapped over to a different mic. Of course it did. Yeah, I can hear it again now. Can you guys hear my fan in the background? Good, I'm absolutely roasting.
Right, people should be able to hear us now. Just need to wait for Sergio. What time are we on? 2028.
2 minutes.
1.5, I would say. It's been sneaking in at 29. Hola, town denominator.
Hola.
¿Cómo está? Cool, good to know.
No, I'm trying to go back to GCSE Spanish mentally. I haven't used Spanish since.
Yeah, I'd never learnt Spanish.
Neither did I, but I did it at GCSE.
Self-taught, mate. You see, self-taught. That's what it was, wasn't it?
I just can't do languages.
We need to have a before stream scene as well, I think. While we're just, standing around chatting some rubbish while we wait for everybody to disappear and we decide what we're doing. And then come up with a transition to it's game time.
Could order a table off IKEA, film yourself building it, and then return it 'cause you don't need it, and then just have that as the thing, and then it's like you building a D&D table.
I'm gonna go with no, but we'll pretend we said yes. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Thought it was a good idea.
Oh, look, Granny retweeted.
What a time lapse in 3D printer.
That might be quite cool, but with the lid on it, it's quite dark.
Oh.
Yeah.
A torch?
What? What?
Hi.
No.
Did somebody just shout die? Wow.
Yeah.
That's an extreme entrance to the chat, don't you think?
Die!
And then an evil chuckle to go along with it.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Die. Oh God, what have I done?
I'm just turning up for some D&D. I don't want anyone to die.
Oh good, that's my job.
Tony don't need any help, does he?
Yes, fair point.
I mean, if I was Dave, then I'd want to, smash most things. So
Good job you're not then.
I'm not. I'm Titan, and Titan is cares about life.
But how much?
A lot.
Anyway, shall we go through a brief recap on what has happened since sometime in the adventure?
Yes, please.
Okay, so the group, the party, not a party, the party, left the isle land of Rogar. Oh, we'll call it Rogar Island. I don't know. I ain't got any other names for it. Made their way to Lake Mouth, had a wander round, found some inns, found the jeweler, discovered the Adventurer's Rest, where they picked up a quest to go and explore a ruin in the middle of a forest across the river. They made their way there, they went inside, had a bit of a wander around, fought some skelebobs, fought this big zombie ogre, where Belak followed the feeling of the magical draw of something pulling him towards this room with the magical ogre, discovered this statue holding a silvered staff, recovered it, found out roughly what it was, and then they made their way back to the entrance of the ruin to possibly go and explore the other side and see what lies within. And that is where we left it at the end of the last session. So this is where we are now. And let me just quickly do this. So we have a possible visual of where you can see yourselves in this ruined area and what you can currently see within said area. So what do you reckon about that?
Posh.
So there we go. We're currently targeted on Scion, who is holding the torch. Who's currently the torch bearer. Down the bottom. Oh, we can't see the cursor. But anyway, down the bottom to the south. That is where the exit is. The torch room with all the lights and things. To the right or the east is where you went and explored. And to the west is the bit that currently is unexplored. Eventually, I will be able to have it so you guys can come in and control your own characters. But I've not got that set up because it requires some network stuff doing first. But this is where we are.
What app is that?
What?
What are you using to do this?
Foundry.
Nice. Okay. Well.
And the map is created on Dungeon Alchemist.
Nice.
It is.
Alright, well, let's head west then.
So what is the sort of organisation of the party? I've just arranged you as is for now.
Probably go first, I've got the
Well,
torch.
yeah. And then I'll go behind because I'm the tanky one.
Yeah. And then?
I'll go.
Me and Ember will bring up the rear.
I think that bit's already been covered.
Ah, okay. So I'll go behind Titan.
Okay. There we go. So, currently on Scion, let me just check on something. We have... Yep, you got a light source there.
Lit.
You are lit. Exactly. So, let's go back. Are we targeted? There you go.
What is Little Spark playing in the background?
Stardew Valley, because, you know, he couldn't possibly just concentrate on one thing at a time. So, as you carefully make your way down the corridor, you can see the dynamic lighting effects are amazing.
Hey.
You make your way to a door that is currently closed. So we'll just... Everybody follows along. Doodly doodly doo. So yeah, you're currently at a door. Just here. And this bit I went and explored it with everybody, so you've got these all bits previously explored above you and stuff. You can certainly try an open said door. Hello Valexion or Valixion. Welcome to the stream.
Wow.
So
I think we should open the door. Or we should try to open the door.
Yeah, well, I've just clicked on open door, and why is it not showing the whole thing? Right, the door is open.
Alright, we'll step into the room. Oh, can we see into the room from where we are?
Yeah, you should be able to. I thought it might light up a bit more than that, but apparently it didn't want to. So what you see inside... This room contains 4 beds. One of them looks to be slightly broken, most likely from age. Microphone just died on me. It just flipped out. They all look as if they're still dressed, made. Obviously not recently been used, but that's what you can see inside the room at the moment.
Yeah. We're going in, guys, or?
Yeah, I'm happy to go in.
Yeah, we'll go in then.
Okay. Take a step into the room. That's Belak. Oh, that's why I was highlighted on the wrong person. So there you go, that's what you can see. So take a step into the room. There you go, there's your 4 beds. Dungeon Alchemist doesn't have a broken one, I'm afraid, so... Huh? Where's everyone?
Doesn't seem too much in here, really.
I'll just wait at the doorway.
And Ember will
Yeah,
just
that does-
play Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I'll just do some farming in the background.
Nah, if all we see is beds, then yeah, don't think there's anything of note here.
Can I look under the bed just 'cause I'm extra?
Yeah. Feel free, make an investigation check.
Scion checks for monsters under the bed.
Yeah, you always got to. That's it.
So as you're crouching down beside one of the beds, you touch your hand on, as you would, to lean down underneath, and you just feel it crumbling away, like dust falling away from your fingertips as you lean. But as you lean under the bed, no, you can't see anything under there. Just shine the torch down, making sure not to accidentally catch fire to anything. No, even with the light under there, you can't see anything underneath it. Maybe a gathering of dust from however long this has been left. The bed contains whatever that is. No, it doesn't. But thanks for suggesting it. So,
Picked up.
no, I don't even know what it is.
It's,
Means bugger all or something.
from what I know, it's a Doctor Who monster.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Right, let's leave then, if there's no here.
Yes.
Unless we all want to take a nap. I mean, there's 4 beds, but...
You
well,
can
we've already had a
certainly
short
try.
rest. We've already had a
Good
short
nap.
rest, and I've
Yeah.
already used both my hit die, so probably not.
Flesh-eating shadows. Good to know.
Now that
What?
now that you mention Doctor Who, that does sound familiar now. Anyway, time to move to the west once again, I guess.
Go west.
Well,
Life
going
is
that way.
peaceful there.
I've seen Pet Shop Boys live.
It's Pets at Home, if that counts.
What was that?
I went to Pets at Home, if that counts.
So you make your way further down the corridor, eventually coming to a turn which leads down south. There's a door on the left just underneath you. On the
Locked.
well, you don't know, and there's one at the end of the corridor as well.
Locked. The one at the end of the corridor's locked.
I mean, it's entirely possible. I don't know what would give it away. Bloody annoying, that, isn't it?
Shall we go through the lock, or shall we try and open the locked door, or shall we go through the non-locked door?
I think the
Door.
unlocked one first.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Just 'cause
Lead
it's
the way,
closer.
Scion.
So,
The way, Scion.
Scion walks down, opens the door.
No. Open the door.
What's inside, you can see.
Ooh! So nice.
What looks like
It's like sushi.
you can see 4 chests lined to either side of the room. Two to the, as you're standing, 2 to your right, 2 to your left. And then right in front there seems to be some sort of stone altar.
Okay. Is
That,
there
that
anything-
looks like a sacrificial altar.
Is there anything on it?
You can't see anything on it, just some what looks like old cloth drapes lined across red, as it shows in the actual picture there.
I'd like to take a closer look at this altar.
Is it bad that I nearly went into Evelyn mode there and I suggested maybe sacrificing Little Spark? But then I was like, no, I'm Scion. No, I'm not Evelyn.
What does everyone else want to do?
Will you check a
I-
chest?
I'd like to take a closer look at the altar.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I said, what does everyone else want to do?
I would
I
like
wasn't sure if you had any.
also take a closer look at the altar and see if the dagger that I have matches it.
Oh, that's a good shout.
The dagger that you
Well-
have does not seem to match the stonework of the altar. Your silver dagger looks nothing like the altar.
I check the bottom left chest.
Bottom left chest. Right, you can make your way to the bottom left chest down here. Belak.
We've left this
I'll
alone.
take the chest that's at the top next to the altar.
Okay. Right, so, first up, Titan. You wanted to
Yes.
check the altar. Do you want to make a...
I do.
What do you want to check? How are you wanting to check this altar?
I would just. Well, I just like to see if I can discern what its purpose is.
What its purpose is. Okay,
Yes.
make an investigation check for us.
Right, haven't got my physical dice, so you'll see. And that's a natural one. First roll of the day, and it's a natural one.
See, he finally gets to dice that we can see, and all the true
Hey,
rolls come
hey,
out now.
Yeah.
Hey, I was honest when I rolled 2 natural ones in a row last week. You know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, we know. It's just you rolled too well. That's the trouble. So as you're looking around the altar, you're just like, it's solid. The cloth, again, you touch it and it just disintegrates to your hand. And as you touch the top of it, the bottom just falls off and hits the floor and just cascades into lots of motes of red dust as they scatter across the floor. Have a look around it. It just looks like a solid stone altar. You can't really see anything. You're not sure at all,
Oh,
really.
I know the cloth
Well,
looks to
that's a
us
shame.
like it's red and white.
Well,
is
no, I
that
just said red. The altar itself is that colour, stone, you know.
stone, so it's just two red.
Yeah, 2 red sort of drapes across either
Drapes
side of
over
it,
it,
kind
yeah.
of stuff, yeah. Right, Scion, you wanted to check that chest, didn't you, in the bottom? What do you want to check?
Yeah. I want to see if it opens and then see either if there's anything inside it or if it's going to bite me.
Okay. So, as you lean down to open it, you lift the lid. It seems to open, but as you lift, you just feel this static, and this bolt just shoots out straight towards you. Make a dexterity saving throw. If you do so, please.
Will a 21 be okay?
A 21 will be fine. Absolutely fine. But as you do so, the shock generates heat within the chest, and you can just see it just sort of burns everything up from the inside, and all that's left is smoking ruins on the floor and the odd bits and bands of charred metal as it just collapses onto the floor. Whatever was in there, you got no idea now.
I'm gonna tell everyone that we need to like try and, if we want the stuff in the chest, we've got to find a way to
Find a way.
Sounds
traps.
okay.
Find a way
that
to what?
happen. Out of them going off, like disarm them.
Okay.
Mm.
Right, Belak, you were
Yeah.
checking the one at the top, weren't you?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with this one?
Can I do seeing as that happened to him, can I do an arcana check up on it? Will that, because I can't check for magic, but would an arcana check
What you wanted to check for?
see if it's gonna do the same sort of thing?
So you wanted to check for traps?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, you
Just
can
trying
check.
trying to get around it.
Yeah, I know you were trying to get around it, but you know, if you wanted to do an arcana check, you know, checking for anything magical, feel free, go for it.
Yeah, do that. That's an 8.
You don't pick up any sort of resonance or see any runes or anything around it, no?
Right, I'll check for traps then.
Okay, if you, yeah, feel free to physically investigate the area. 15. Okay, so as you are looking around the chest to see what there is, you do sort of see this really thin wire connecting to the front of the lid towards the bottom of the actual chest, and it's quite taut. It's like, this could be something. Feels like some sort of trigger.
I'll try and disarm it then.
Okie dokie. Have you got any tools to disarm it? Or what would you
No,
be
I would
using
just-
to disarm it?
just I've got a dagger.
Okay. Right. What I would say...
Knife.
Small knife, okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
Boom. No, that's a 3.
Okay, so as you lean down, you know, it's like, this looks easy. Just gonna slice this cord and see what happens. Triggers. Make a dexterity saving throw if you please.
21.
Prepared
Wow.
for the worst.
Like
You
exactly the same as Scion.
You
Pretty much.
slice through the cord, and as you can feel this static energy just generating, you're like, nope. Just push yourself away, and it just explodes upwards, lifting the lid of the chest, and it just combusts and burns down. The metal framework
They're
collapsing.
Like, nope, right out of there.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, you don't suffer any damage from it. But that's 2 chests down, contents, whatever was in them destroyed.
I've got an idea.
Go on.
If we've all got water skins on us, so we've got enough water probably for this to work. If it's burning stuff inside, I could always try as the chest opens using shape water and putting water in the chest, so then what's in it won't burn. Hopefully, if that's how it's working. But then it is static, so it might be different to fire.
Yeah, if it's static, then if anyone's anywhere near it, they will get hurt.
Yeah, but if I'm using magic, that like shit water, then the water hopefully might protect the inside. Watch it all be bloody paper though. But it should, like, theoretically, if it's metal, it should protect it from the heat. Might boil it a bit, but it shouldn't melt it or anything. Maybe, I don't know. I know, I'm trying to see if Sparky like smiles or anything.
Trying to gauge the reaction of the DM.
Yeah,
before
staring
we,
intently at him. Me staring back, it's a bit uncomfortable actually. Right, should I give it a go?
You can
Oh, do you reckon?
certainly try.
Yeah.
Why
Right
not?
then. Alright, so I'm gonna... Is there any gaps in the chest where I'll be able to get the water in before I open it?
None that particularly visible, but with it being water, you know,
Yeah,
there's
little gap.
joins within the actual slats between the chests and self. There's obviously the what would be the keyhole if the chests were locked. So yeah, it might not stay in just the same as it, you know, it might leak out a bit, the same as it leaks in a bit.
Yeah, well I should be able to hold, I can hold it in a solid shape, so
Okay.
it'll be alright. A water skin holds 4 pints
4 pants.
of lager.
Packet of crisps.
Yeah. Yeah, it holds 4 pints.
No,
Please,
that would be
man.
4 pints of lager and 2 packets of crisps if we're going on that logic.
Titan, do you have a water skin on you? Because do you need to drink?
I actually do, you know.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, I mean, I just never deleted it, I guess.
No, fair.
Technically, I do.
Alright,
I
so
don't-
use yours then, as well.
Alright, then.
See when you probably won't need it, unlike the other two.
I mean,
So
would
that's
would
how
I
many
bother-
measurements
Yeah.
of water now?
8 pints.
8 pints.
Pint,
Pint.
pint. I'm saying it right in my head.
I know. It's just fun to mess.
I can't hear the difference.
Okay, so what are you doing with the water now that you got these 8 pints of water?
8 pints isn't that much though.
Yeah, but you just
That's
need
a gallon.
to damp. Surely you just need to damp the contents just to make sure they don't just burst into flames or something.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Alright, so I'm gonna cast shape water at the chest with the 8 pints.
Okay.
Gallon. I'll say gallon because I can't get bullied. Get the water into the chest on the items in there with the hope that it's not books or paper.
Okay.
Oh, I could go even extra and freeze the water. I don't know if that's gonna be too extra then will cause more damage.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it
Which-
as water.
Which chest are you doing this on?
Do it at the bottom, the other bottom one.
That one.
Before I do it, can I check to see if there's actually one of those rope wrap things as well?
You want to
actually,
see if
'cause
there's... Yeah, go investigate, see if you can find one.
It's because after all, can't we do all this? It's not even trapped. That's a nat 20.
You come across a door. Oh no! What are we gonna do with this door? Okay, yes, yeah, this one. Having a good look around it, you can see. Yep. There's a similar twanging little, really tight piece of wire connecting the lid of the chest to the bottom of it.
Well, do you want some help? Do you want me to come across and attempt to cut the wire, and then as it flings open, you can do your water bit?
Well, the water. If I do the water before you do that, so it's already in there, just in
Yeah.
case like it goes up. Yeah, we can do that then. Yeah, so you can cut it and I'll water it. Oh, it's like gardening.
So, what are you doing with the water? How are you?
I'm casting shape water and
know
I'm
that.
taking the water to go through the cracks in the
Okay.
chest, then form into more of like solid cube almost inside around this contents of the chest, which is probably going to be paper because I can sense it already. Yeah.
Okay, so
Hopefully it
as
might-
you draw in the water from the 2 water skins, you see this just floating liquid blob of water ahead of you, and you sort of eventually place it down on top of the chest, around the chest, and try and force its way in. It gradually takes about 3 or 4 minutes, but it gradually goes inside the chest, and it is now inside. So you manage to... You think you're controlling the shape for whatever is inside, but all the water that you had is now inside the chest.
That's good. Right then.
What's your
So
next
I'll
plan of
make-
action?
Do a sleight of hand and try and disarm the trap, but I'm ready
Okay.
just in case it doesn't.
Can I stand to the side so I don't have to dodge when this goes wrong?
You can stand to the side. What, over here?
Just away enough so I can still use magic, but
How far?
out of blast radius.
How far is your range of your spell?
30 feet. So
Okay.
I've got a fair bit to work with.
Yeah. Okay, make your sleight of hand check.
Oh dear.
So,
That was
again,
funny.
you slice. This time, you try and take a step back. You feel that tingling sensation again, and this time it's a bit different. There's definitely heat generated, but it's sort of, instead of disintegrating everything, burning it all up, this cloud of steam just sort of squeezes through all the pores of the chest, The chest collapses in on itself, but it's not burnt to cinders. It's quite hot, it's quite damp. It might be worth just, letting it cool off for a bit. But most of the water has evaporated or turned to steam.
Yeah.
So you've probably got maybe just over a pint of water left there that you can still control from all the steam that you could have gathered in while that happened. Because I would imagine you would do that.
Yeah.
I have experience with hot things, so can I try just see what's around it now?
Sorry, are you immune to anything? Do you have resistances to...
No, I'm just used to fire.
I'm used to it, so it doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
I'm used to sharp things, so therefore...
No, listen, like that one
It's a
time you
theory I
said
use
when
with
the
nails.
flame of the foxtail was waving really close to my face, it would hurt anyone else.
Yeah, because it's your
So
fox.
it's entirely your fault.
No,
if
because
it
it's your
hurts.
fox.
Yeah, but it's entirely your fault.
Fine, fox burns you from now on then. Okay. So, you want to investigate the chest?
Yeah.
Right, we'll stop playing Stardew Valley then. Okay, so sifting through, steps on Belak. Sifting through, pushing away the splinters of the chest away, you do see what looks to have been possibly some clothes that were in there. There's sort of a creamy white floating in whatever there was in the water with some red tinged bits as well, just fibres floating around in there. But you also managed to gather 7 gold pieces just lying in the bottom of the chest. So yeah, that's all you managed to find.
Old.
7 gold.
7 gold, yes.
So, who needs
After
money?
all that, and
Who gets 1 gold and the others get 2? Who gets the 1? Or do we split it down even further?
Down to the
Just,
copper.
just a note for the DM.
He's the richest
Mhm.
already.
A question for the DM: is it gold of today, or is it gold
Oh yeah.
same as the other that we found?
It looks
It's ancient.
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 Yes.
Okay. Let's just keep this.
Good point, well made.
separate. Let's keep this separate to everything to see if we can sell it to some sort of antique shop for more than 7 gold.
Well, what the other chests then? So the water seemed to it may have helped with getting gold, but it didn't really help with like anything else. Everything else was still pretty.
Whatever else that may have been in there.
I mean, we could try and disarm the trap, but if we don't, everything's gonna go.
Sleight of hand to this arm trap.
Yeah.
It's got the best sleight of hand.
Probably not me.
So man's 3.
Oh, well, yours is better.
Mine's
than mine.
1.
Mine's also 1.
We to give it a go then?
Yeah.
If it goes wrong, I'm not
Looks
having
like
the blame.
you're. Looks like you got the best chance. I will help and give you advantage.
How? How are you going to help?
Showing him what level I've got.
Back
By
sequel.
sort of by changing my hand into a screwdriver. No, what
FCG?
what I will do is I will just in case of there being anything that shoots out, I will hold Scion steady and be ready to throw him out of the way just in case there's
Do you know what? Do you know what I'm partly tempted to do? If the chest goes off, I'm tempted to just stick my metal hand in there and grab whatever's in there, at the risk of losing a hand. But I've already lost that one, so I can just like get another prosthetic later.
You can just,
Yeah.
You can just steal one of Titan's.
How was that one crafted?
Ooh, not very well. It's It was taken off a Warforge. Warforge. But, we'll see how it
Titan's
goes.
like,
Whether I stick my hand in or not.
that
Well, Titan
hand
doesn't
looks
know
like
this.
my
We're discussing
brother.
this out of character.
Yeah, she's out of character.
Okay. Right, so, do you know there's definitely a trap on this chest?
Oh, I don't. Should we have a look?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
It's
Oh,
a
I'm
5.
tired today. Funnily enough, because you know what you're looking for, you're looking around, you've got the torch, so it gives you, I tell you what, we'll give you advantage for this, because you've seen what the rest of them look like, so...
It's 20.
Yeah, you... Right. And you had Titan helping, I'm assuming, with this as well. So yeah, you do find another one of those tight wires connecting lid to base. So you're going to try and sleight of hand to disarm it.
Yeah? Why not?
Go for it. With advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because you've got Titan help. That's what Titan was mainly helping with.
11.
Didn't help so well. So you pluck it. It goes off. You feel that static build up.
Okay, should I stick my hand in, guys? Anyway,
No.
go
Do
for
it.
it. I can get
You
a
gon-
new hand.
Grab Titans and stick it in.
No, because part of me's worried. Like, even though I've got the metal hand, the rest
5,
of me is still like.
4,
Yeah.
You know what? He's full
3.
metal.
Do it, do it, do
Yeah,
it, do it.
Two.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, right. You take, because you're missing out on your you take 6 points of heat damage as you put your hand in and try and grab whatever's in there. You can feel some clinking of coins, and you grab hold of something that just feels as if it just fades to dust in your grasp. But you take 6 points of damage, but you do manage to grab 10 of those ancient gold coins while you do so. But the rest of it just evaporates and...
Who's holding on to those ancient gold coins?
And I'm guessing you're not making a yeet check then, Titan.
Well, yeah, I can't really, since he stuck his hand in there. I can't really do that. So,
Have you gone to the toilet?
yeah, I have.
You know that telltale echo?
Yeah.
The one where you know there's no carpet.
Because I've got noise suppression on, I was wondering if you would have heard the,
No,
other
I
sounds
just heard the echo, Cool, see ya.
Otherwise, if I'd, well, no, I wouldn't have turned noise suppression off. That would be weird.
Yeah. No comment.
Shh.
Okay, so how many of these ancient coins have we got now?
I've got 10.
Emma's
And
got
so we-
7.
So we got. Have you noted those down and kept them
Yeah.
separate? Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'll
we've
give-
got
I'll give
17
mine.
in total.
I'll give mine to Cyril.
Okay, how many did you have?
7.
7.
So
I've
you've
got
got
17.
17 in total.
How is my hand?
Your hand's fine, bit singed
Okay.
around the edges. You feel definite, like where it actually connects to your arm. It's looking a bit red.
Okay, I need a repair job then, and arm job.
I'm glad you said arm.
I nearly said the other one.
Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Oh, we
This is
haven't got
going
the.
well.
Yeah, but that's the 4 chests. You managed to disintegrate them all. Basically.
Just that good. Just that good.
Yep. Seems to be the way. I've just noticed we don't have.
This is
take
the
them?
way.
We take those bits of cloth of us later on the altar.
No,
Like, have they got anything on?
No, they
disintegrated.
yeah,
Oh,
pretty
did
much
they? Okay, cool.
disintegrated.
When
Yeah.
I rolled in that one, they disintegrated.
Okay, cool.
Right, so there's nowhere else we can go now. Is that-
Just the door at
Oh,
the end of the hall.
Yeah, there's that locked door.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
get-
There we go.
we don't know it's locked yet, but
Yes, there's a door that we don't know anything about, but it's there.
we
Let's-
can
let's-
just sense it's locked.
let's go there then.
Hey, do you want to lead the way?
No, I'm just sort of lining everybody up. So I love the dynamic.
I was gonna ask if
Lighting.
you wanted to lead the way more because I'm like sort of a hand down ish.
Okay, give me
Yeah.
me the torch then.
There you go. I actually
Right.
like put my hand out then to give you the torch. You know why? That was weird. I did the hand movement for it.
Yeah. Well, if we were playing at a physical table, then we would
Yeah.
totally do that. Right.
I love the dynamic
Follow
lighting in
me,
here. It's great.
everybody. Follow me, everybody.
Okay, so you
Ah.
make it down, down, down to the end of the corridor, and you find the double door.
Ooh.
That it is currently locked. Funnily enough.
Right. Do we want to lockpick this? Do we want to check for traps, or shall I just smash it down?
You can have a go at picking the lock if you want first.
Okay then.
Has anybody got any
Picks.
lock picking tools? Or are you looking to improvise?
I think I have some sort of medieval heckler.
Improvise.
What do you want to improvise with?
A small knife.
A small
I've
knife.
got small knife I've got.
Okie dokie. Are you proficient with said small knife?
No, it's just in my inventory.
Would a crossbow bolt help as well?
Might be a bit thick.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
that's
like the person using it. So are you proficient with knives, daggers, anything like that? Yeah, you are. Yeah, weapons, light, dagger, dart. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Just make a straight up dexterity check.
Yeah. 15.
Unexpected. Okay. You grab your small knife, jab it into the lock, wiggle it around a bit more. After a minute or two, you're like, I'm sure I'm doing something here. And you hear a click, and the door creaks
Oh,
up,
my
and
back.
the knife falls onto the floor into two pieces. And the door seems to move open slightly. It is now indeed unlocked.
Job.
Right. I head through. Try and light up as much of the room as I can by
Titan.
shoving my other.
Walks straight into the room.
Strap a torch to Titan's head, actually.
Yeah, no, I haven't moved the torch over. There you go. Stick Scion behind. Because I need to change up the lighting, that's all. There we go. So what you can see inside this room, as you're looking to the... what do we got? That's the wrong room. Yes, pretty much. Over to the west you can see what looks to be a well built up in the sort of west side of the room. Over to the right, on that east side, is this large statue, some sort of humanoid figure. It's about 6 feet high, looks vaguely draconic, wings out of the back, snout again, that elongated, more bestial dragon shaped face. There are candles dotted all around the statue, on it, over the floor. None of them lit, all in various states of meltedness, meltage, wax all over the place. But yeah, it's an interesting sight.
Okay.
I would like to take a closer look at the statue and see if I can discern anything about what it is, its origins, if it belongs to any kind of religion.
Make a religion check.
13.
13. You're not sure, to be fair. It seems like a lot of the things in this place, and possibly some of the artifacts that you were helping Belak with in the previous area, you've no idea what the connection is, and they don't know what they could be for, whether they're to support some deity or anything. If it is, it's none that you know of that exists nowadays.
Can I just say to the party, just a note of interest. Everything we've found so far has been of ancient origin.
Yeah.
So why are the candles lit?
No, they're not lit. I said they're not lit. They just look
Oh,
it on
they're not
here.
lit.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The
Maybe-
way, yeah, the way the map is, it just makes it look as if they are.
I was
We
gonna
know,
say,
maybe we could try lighting them, see what happens. We got someone who probably would do that.
no, it's all right. I just thought if they were lit, and
Yeah,
there's
then
obviously
someone's
a
here.
sign of a presence somewhere. Yeah.
What happens if we light them though? Like, it might do something. That's all I'm thinking.
Well,
Let's get scenario, we've just lit up the room a bit more.
it's up to you guys.
Well, to be fair, we can take a couple of them and use them as light sources as we're walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright then. Let's do that.
Can
Yeah.
we check the well out as well?
Well. As well. Okay, so you're off over to check the well.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's grabbing some candles?
Yeah,
I'll grab one.
couple.
Just one. There's altogether there's maybe 30 or 40 candles there. So
I'll grab 5.
yeah, that's fine.
Watch us take these candles and it winds up the deity. Comes after us.
Okay,
So
so
what's the plot for your campaign? Well, we stole candles from a god.
so as you wander over to the well, you wanted to investigate, you say.
Yeah, sort of look
So,
down at
okay.
see how deep it is, see what's in there.
As you peer over the side and peer in, make a quick investigation check for me.
14.
14. Okay. So as you peer over the side, you don't so much see, but you feel something come streaking out towards you as this jelly-like pseudopod flings out from something that you can see clinging to the side of the well, as this slimy jelly-like pseudopod flings towards you, and you just catch the sound of it and feel the wind of it whisper through the air as you manage to dodge out of the way, and you can now see that is in fact some sort of slime. And now I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Alright,
A bit more prepared
Stay
today.
there for a minute.
Well, that's a 4.
Let me just get this set up here. There we go. So we've got Scion over here by the well.
16.
There. Gathering candles by this statue over here.
It's identical.
I won't go as far as to say identical. I think it's a
But
little...
like it's the same room, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a little bit
Very
bigger
nice.
on here just to give you actual room, but there you go. As this thing appears from the well, striking out at you with its pseudopod. Okay, so who got what?
I got 16.
14.
13.
4.
13. Wrong keyboard. 13. 14.
Yeah.
What did you get, Ember?
16.
16. Oof, Titan. 4 for Titan. Oh god, this thing. That's not so bad, really. Okay, so Ember, you hear behind you sound like gasping surprise as this thing tries to streak out at him. I mean, Ember, Scion, I'll give you a chance to, if you want to warn the party as this thing tries to hit you, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah. I mean, you know, a bit late to say it now, but from my point of view. But there you go. So yeah, you get warned by Scion, like, hey, what's this? Just like that.
Just
Exactly
a.
like that.
So you turn around and see Scion stood at the well with this sort of jelly-like substance trying to strike out and hit him as it's sort of crawling its way over the lip of the well.
Okay, so.
Okay, so
Fox. And I'm going to put her 10 feet away from this, but not from Scion.
okay, you can do it down this side somewhere.
So yeah, I'll do it like here.
Okay. I'll distraught. You don't have to be so heavy-handed. Remember, it's insulation foam.
So yeah, I'm gonna put it there. and
Although,
it's-
I am thinking of using this stuff and selling it on the Etsy shop as well.
And it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let's sit down then. Dexterity saving throw of a whopping 14. There you go.
That's the DC, so is that a success or a
That's a success, yeah.
Okay. So nothing happens.
Nothing happens. So,
Flames.
burst of flame, and as it's crawling out the other side of the well from where the fox appears, should we say, the heat and the impact just doesn't quite catch it. The angle of the side of the well, the heat just passes over it as it's still crawling out of there.
I'm going to use my bonus action to say, kill this thing.
Okay.
And she's going to use flame seed.
Flame seed. Whips her tail around, shoots a fiery bolt.
Okay, so that is 15.
15 is the hit.
Okay. And 3 damage.
3 points of damage.
I rolled a 1.
Oh dear, oh dear. As the little flamey bolt impacts into its jelly-like form, just burns, singes it away for a little bit, but it just seals itself back together again. So that was Ember's turn.
Yes.
Right, now it is the turn of the slime. So it's going to go for you again as it's still oozing its way out of the, sort of slithers around behind you. Which is probably a silly thing to do, but it's now crawled completely out of the well. Actually, more like here. There you go. And it's going to try and lash out at you again with one of its pseudopods. And that will be a 19 to hit.
If it's the same as the armor class, it hits, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that hits then.
So that does. Oof. That does 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Plus a follow-up of 5 points of acid damage as the
I
thing.
am resistant to acid.
Oh, well, that's alright then. So that would be down to 2 points. Is that right?
I'm on 1 health.
Oh, jeez. And I'm out of spell slots.
Yeah, it's rounded down, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's rounded down, so damage is 2.
Yes, I am also out of spell slots.
Oh, no.
It's a good thing I'm resistant to acid, or that would have knocked me, to be fair.
Yeah.
Also, fine to get a second wind.
Also, he's
Yeah.
used his second win then. Oh, you had a short
I
rest.
used it for a short rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout, as well. Good shout.
Yeah, but it'd be on your sheet anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you know me, I
But
don't
if
pay
you scroll
attention
down
as well.
on it,
Okay, so that is its go. It only gets one attack. So next up, Belak.
Right. So I will
Scion, you're
cast-
next after Belak.
I'll attempt to cast Ray of Frost on it.
Okie doke. Right, you just have to tell me a bit about Ray of Frost. Oh, okay.
It's a 14.
Yeah. That's fine. No, because I wasn't sure if you'd be like, it's a cantrip's automatic. No, that does indeed hit. So you gather the winds of magic. I've gone all Warhammer. Direct your Ray of Frost freezing beam of energy straight at it as it's now presenting its self to you.
Right,
Front,
no,
back, side. Who knows? It's a jelly.
it's a formless
Right, so
blob.
that's 4 damage,
Okay.
and
I thought there was an and there. It sounded very much like there would be an and.
yeah, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okie dokie. So it is now slowed, in effect. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, as your frost freezes off an area, you just see this little tendril just crack off, fall to the floor, but then it melts and it rejoins back into it. Scion, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit it with my trident,
Go for it.
and I'm probably gonna miss 11.
That is a hit.
Oh, lovely. That was the wrong one. Alright, ignore that. That was the wrong dice.
What was the wrong die?
If I clicked on the wrong,
Oh, the wrong damage
Two.
type. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so that's 5.
5 points of damage. What type of damage is it?
Hello. Piercing.
Piercing. Okie dokie. So yeah, as you stab your trident down into it, you see it pierces it, and as you pull it out, it's like it's some sort of skin, and it's now oozing slightly from where you stabbed it with the trident.
Lovely.
Just remember, which keep not 58. 5 points of damage.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can do 58 if you want.
No. It's so good, mate. So good.
Then I'm
we're
going.
not, we're not making the mistake of using slashing damage against a slime. We know what happened last time they did that.
I don't think any of you have that anyway, so. I think you're lucky enough to not actually have any of that with this current group.
Yeah.
I do, but
Okay.
I'm not really gonna run up to it and slash it.
Yeah, that's very true. Is that your go, Scion? Do you have anything else that you can
I'm
do?
going to use my bonus action to use second wind.
Cool.
That's 1d10 plus 2 HP. Added to myself. Watch me roll a 1. Ooh,
I'm watching. That's not a 1.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
Yay.
That's
takes
quite
me
good.
13. And then I'm going to activate Action Surge as well,
Okay.
which lets me attack again.
Is that just a free action to activate that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
No action. Yeah. That just lets me attack again with my trident.
It makes sense. It would be pointless for it to be an action to use another action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit. This thing's, it's not small, so easy enough to hit. So you stab it again.
It's far.
Another 5 points of damage. It's starting to leak from a few places now. It's not managing to seal itself up quite as well as it did with those first few hits. Is that your go?
Yeah, that's me done.
Okay, Titan, you're up.
Right, well, since I'm out of spells, I got nothing else to do except back shit.
Woo!
Okay.
Which, with a 17 to hit.
Yeah, but you're like 20 odd feet away from it, so.
Yeah, no, I'm obviously going to move next to it.
Well, you say obviously, but you know, you have to tell me these things. As you move away from the statue, the statue gets further away from you, and you end up near the jelly instead. Oh, it's fun being a DM sometimes. That is a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a hit. I'm just going to say it. Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
That does 10 points of damage.
So yeah, as you bring your mace down on top of its jelliness, you see the shape sort of billows out where the impact just hits straight through it. But it manages to slowly reform its shape. But yeah, it's not pulling itself together quite as well. It's looking a little bit damaged at this point right now. And it's Ember.
Okay, so so how close am I to it?
You're over there.
Alright, so I am going to cast Produce Flame and beat it towards the sea.
Slam dunk. Basketball throw. I
And
got an
that
out.
is a dirty 20.
That's a hit.
5 points of damage.
Okay, so you bring the fires together. You summon the fire. You turn it into this tiny little ball of flame. You hoy it over, and you see. You never seen flame act like this. You just see it flying through the air, and then suddenly come over the two heads of you guys and hit onto the actual jelly, sort of singeing an area. Turns black as the skin, and it starts to ooze. Didn't manage to heal that bit up.
And Flare is going to use Flame Seed again.
Go for it.
And also, last time when I rolled to hit, I didn't see the ranged weapon attack plus 6 to hit.
Okay.
So it's just straight roll. That's 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Another 3.
Okay, 3 more points of damage. So yeah, this little flame jet hits at the back, and this singes it in a little area. It all crackles and starts to ooze out from the blackened, cracking area behind it. And he goes back to Stardew Valley.
I mean, I finished my turn. One more thing.
Did I get knocked out?
No,
Oh, yeah, I
no,
was
you were
away
still on
for a
1.
minute.
Yeah. So, Jelly's turn. It's gonna just go again for who it was targeting the first time. It's gonna try and lash out with the pseudopod. Ooh, so 21.
Yeah. I think that.
Yeah, I think probably did as well. And that's another 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As it
Yay.
smacks you, you just like try and deflect it with your shield, but it just gets an underneath your shield right to the ribs. Ugh! You didn't feel anything crack, but that's going to be a bruise. But that also another 2 points of acid damage, taking into account your resistance. 2
Yeah.
damage, yes. But now we're back.
You're on 1 again.
No.
3.
3. Back to Belak.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to
Okay. Go for it. Yep.
17.
Yep, it is touched by your chill.
So that's 5 points of damage,
Okay.
and
It's always an and.
yeah, it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay, that's an interesting one. So yeah, you do whatever you do with this spell, freezing. It feels like you're freezing half of it now because it's struggling to keep its form. But this part just stays still, currently frozen, chilled, not moving.
It's
Cool.
like a ghostly hand, but holding it.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, there's ghostly hand holding it, chilling it, freezing it, making it, yeah, crusty and frozen.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, 'cause I've got no bonus actions or anything, so.
Okie dokie. Scion, you're up.
Okay, well. I guess I'm just gonna have to hit, aren't I?
Yeah, seems like the thing to do.
Yeah. 19.
It's definitely a hit. So yeah, you grab your trident, hoping for one last. Striking down.
10.
10 points of damage. Okay. How are you going to finish it?
I'm gonna ram my trident into it and sort of like throw it to the side so it goes back down the well.
You should have spaghettied it. You should have spaghettied it. Just rolled it up when you tried.
You don't get a say. You're playing Stardew Valley. So yeah, as you throw your shield behind you, going all in for this last one, grab your trident, 2 hands, stab it in and just yeet! And knock the microphone off again. Straight into the well. As it sort of gathers it, you just see bits flying off here, there and everywhere, but the main body of it just disappears over the edge, down into the well, and you eventually hear as it splats at the bottom of the well. It
nervous?
remains. You're not
Thirsty.
quite sure. So yeah. All settles, all is still. You don't hear any further noise coming from the well. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna sit back for a bit. See if I'm really injured.
Nobody else want to do anything? Cool. Nice one.
What? Oh, it's dead. Oh, okay.
I want to peer down into the well.
Yeah, that's generally why. How do you want to finish it?
I want to
Alright.
throw a flame down into the well, see how far see how deep it is.
Okie doke. So, Ember tears herself back away from whatever she was staring at in the other side of the room. Throws a flame down. It goes down maybe about 20-30 feet before it hits the bottom and just sizzles when it gets to the bottom of the well.
So, yeah. Don't think we should go down that well.
Nah,
Don't think it would end well at all.
No,
Bang.
it would definitely wouldn't. So I believe we should leave this area. I think we've done everything we can do.
Ooh, random idea. It depends if any of us actually have this on us. Does anyone have like paper or parchment, like a pen or anything like that, or pen, like something like that on them?
Yes.
I wouldn't want to give up my scrolls of holy text, though.
Yeah, that sounds a bit important.
Nah, not really.
I was just thinking, like, maybe worth like almost drawing trying to draw this statue. Then we've got like a copy of like what it looks like, so then we can always ask around.
Already making notes of things like that. I've been keeping mental images of everything we've been.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, do you want to draw a picture of it, or?
I'll just take a piece of paper, parchment out,
Mm-hmm.
and my pen, and make a quick sketch of it. Yeah.
Okay. Make a performance check.
I was waiting for that.
Good. 12.
Okay, you to be fair, you sit down, sort of, the light from Titan's torch flickering around. You start sketching, and actually, it's not a bad likeness. It's fairly, I mean, it's no artistic masterpiece, but you captured the essence of the statue and what it actually looks like. So yeah. So if you want to add picture of statue into your inventory.
It's just so now when we like go and ask about it, instead of describing it, we can be like, do you know what this is? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I've
extra,
got
isn't
a
it?
scroll. I've actually got, as my other possessions, a scroll case stuffed full of notes from my studies or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'll just stuff it in with that
Yeah,
anyway.
add it to it. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Right. Okay then.
Right. Have we ventured everywhere now?
I believe so.
As far as you are aware.
Well, I mean, we're pretty beat up, so I don't think
Yeah.
venturing any further is a good idea right now.
Should we head?
We're all out of spells. You're on low HP, so
I'm not.
I-
God.
yeah, no,
Apparently I'm
Simon
wandering
is.
off. Apparently I'm
Zion is and
wandering
Zion.
off.
You're a little bit drunk. You're a little bit punch drunk. You don't know what you're doing.
Wait for me, Zion, I'm coming.
Let me out of here!
I get produced
Up the
light
stairs and
in my
out.
hand, seeing as we don't have light.
Rion's actually a sleepwalker, but it's like more for when he's injured. That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a hurt walker.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I did manage to actually make the rest of the dungeon as well. If you know you wanted to have a bit of an explore. So for next
I'm
time,
gonna go and check the dungeon.
next
again.
time,
Is that where we've been?
yeah, these are all
Yeah.
places where you've been. So here's the cell. So yeah, I made the whole thing. So from now on, if we go exploring dungeons, you'll be able to see them better.
Confusing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
that is
easier for you to explain as well.
that is the general idea. Yeah, and hopefully you'll be able to control your own characters as we do so as well. And it's all kind of 3D as well. So there's the
Yeah.
other
Dungeon
ones,
Alchemist does look amazing. I have.
and it's still early access. So there you go. And that was the final. Let me just.
We got trolls.
Yeah, we got ogred. Right. So yeah, you are now back
We
out.
are leaving the dungeon.
Yeah, leaving.
Yeah, back into the world. So as you climb back up the stairs, still fairly bright out there. You're having to blink away. It's like, oh god, it's a bit bright out here, even though you're in the middle of this small forest south of the lake. Yeah, back outside, still bright, still daytime.
Let's return to town, team.
Yeah.
The party returns to Lakemouth.
Does it now?
Yes,
Dilly
it does.
dilly.
It tries to.
Catch a boat across the river.
Yeah, can't remember how long it took you to get there in the first bloody place.
We had to sleep the night.
Few minutes.
Yeah, I think
Well,
it
it's
took.
still the day, isn't it?
Yeah, but the
It
days.
still took us more
you
than
don't know
a day
when.
to get there.
You don't know when
I w-
in the daytime that it is.
Yeah, so we head towards town, and then if it gets dark, we camp out.
Whereabouts is the sun? Can we not just work it out?
You can certainly try if somebody wants to make a survival check.
I will. I think I'm fishing. Yeah, I'm fishing in this line. I got +6.
Oh, actually useful for something.
Oh, how could you?
Quite easily.
Gosh.
So nat 20.
You reckon it's about
See,
2:15 in the afternoon?
It's 2:15
Yeah, we got
in the
plenty.
afternoon.
We got plenty of time to get back.
Technically not, but go for it. Right, so you're making your way back. Who knows the way?
I think I was the one who led us there, so I'll lead us back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you
I mean,
find
we got there in the first place, didn't we? So we should be able to get back, no problem. We should remember our way.
you should. Have you ever gone wandering through the woods on your own before?
I mean, I can't.
Exactly.
Not
Exactly.
true.
I
Right.
can't speak for myself. I have no sense of direction, but you know.
Well, there we go then. So you don't automatically. You should know this. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I was a hermit, so I'm not too bad, but I'm not as expert as Ember is.
We will take Ember's roll rather than making her roll again for finding out what time it is. And yeah, you sort of find the path, the ruined path that led you this way, making your way
Downtown.
through the
Fast.
woods, walking fast, hoping there's nothing on the way back. Doodle doodle doo doo doo. Someone roll a d20 for me. Who wants to roll a d20 for me?
I'll do that.
Go for it. That's alright. Bellac's gonna do it because you're busy playing Stardew Valley. So, what did you get?
12.
12. Okay. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Doo-doo. Interesting. Okay, so a couple of hours pass. Starting to get a bit hungry now. A couple more hours. You making your way back, following this, ruined path that took you there in the first place. Lights starting to dim overhead. It's getting a little bit dark now. Still getting a bit hungry. You've made a fair trek back towards getting out of the woods. You're confident that it is the right direction. The light over the next hour or two steadily fades and fades as sunset dips beyond the horizon, and it's now darkness. You carrying on?
I think we'll probably make
No.
camp for the night.
At camp for the night.
Yeah. Well, how far off are we, do we reckon?
What do you reckon? Make a survival check. See what you think.
Just knowing us, we're probably like 5 minutes away. There's a 15.
15. Hamburger Big Mac Whopper. Hamburger Big Mac Whopper. Right, so it took you about a day. Full day to get there. You travelled half a day. Maybe another half a day away. Maybe another
Oh yeah, might as well
half a
make
day's
camp
travel. Yeah.
then. I thought it was going to say half an hour. I was like, we can walk
Oh,
that.
no. No. Hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper. Hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper. Right, so making up camp.
Beats.
Uh-huh.
Okie dokie. Right. What do you plan on doing?
So, who's taking first watch?
Well, I may as well take the whole watch because I can sleep and watch at the same time.
Love having
What's the
Titan around.
minimum amount of rest that you have to get?
Well, my long rest is still the same, but I can watch and sleep and rest at the same time.
Warforged seem very, very overpowered. But anyway.
So, I mean, as long as I'm staying still.
Right, well I have to make you wander off into the darkness. I mean, 6 hours.
Titan reminds me of Baymax.
You can see and hear as normal. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. $15.
Okay. So as the rest of you collapse into your bedrolls or just on the ground, however you do it, Titan positions themselves so they've got good view all around you while the rest of you just pass out from the day's exertions, throwing spells, fighting, being beaten up. Titan just scanning the woods around, seeing the stars pass overhead. First hour goes by, not a problem. Second hour, third hour. Eventually, dawn starts to crest over the horizon as the sunrise comes up. Without any problems, and you all manage to get a nice long rest.
Yay!
Yay.
And at that point, I think I'm just going to take a quick break because I want to top up my hydration station because it's empty. And just go blow my nose and get some fresh air because it's a bit warm in here tonight.
Yeah.
And we didn't do one last time, did we? So we just carried
make
on
up
with
for
that.
it.
Yeah, let's make up for it. Let's get a quick break and we'll be right back after these short messages, which will change as soon as I can get some time to change them. But there we go. See you soon.
I'll be right back, guys. Just gonna restart my phone because for some reason I'm using Discord on my phone. Not, connecting my earbuds. And it wants to then open up Oh, hang on. Just say that again.
Absolutely don't believe.
Yeah, literally as I said that, there's an
It's alright.
I don't know how that happened, but okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe those were the magic words that made me if
Ned everything.
Yeah.
Reno, Reno.
It's just like, say, it is the equivalent of promising paint that you sparkle. It's good to have all my abilities able to be used again. what happened with your ear then?
So I cut off a part of it by accident,
Oh, jeez.
as you do.
Oh my god.
It's just like sort of put like a diagram in the hobby chat where you can like not of my ear, but the bit that's come off on a normal ear. It's fine. It'll just scar over and then it is what it is.
How did you manage to do that?
Razor blade. Wasn't
God.
quite right, and when I was shaving it, it went.
Jeez.
It didn't hurt or anything. It just.
I don't know what to say.
I'm just accident prone as anything. Like I can't go a day without getting injured somewhere.
I see.
Like at work, like I managed to empty the full first aid kit within like a couple of months of me working there,
Oh.
and they had to like restock it and everything. Just yeah. There's something to injure myself on, it will be injured.
Yeah. Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah. The bright side though, like, you get used to it. You get used to the pain.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, I mean, you know, my mental health is fragile, but like physically, there was one time at well, my work is school, where this was during the January lockdown, and a kid ran past me with a stick and got me in the eyebrow,
Ooh.
and it was bleeding quite badly. I've got a scar there now, but in the time, I just sort of clutched it. I said, "Ow!" The kid felt like so awful about it, and I went into the staff room. It's like, can somebody cover for me while I sort myself out? I'm not. But because of the way I said it, it wasn't obvious I was injured. So I'm on my break right now, Joe. And then they noticed dripping blood, and then they're like, "Oh my god, what happened?" But I was just so casual about having this, you know, very dramatic injury.
Yeah.
Yes. But if it's a wound to my mental health, it would be much worse. It'd be
Yeah. I find mental is worse than physical. Because at least with like physical you can sort it out easier. Makes sense.
Sort it out, mate.
Yeah. I told any of you about my Christmas incident.
Oh,
I can't
God.
remember.
remind me.
It's really disgusting though, with my where I split my little toe open because I stepped out of bed.
How dare you?
And I literally stepped out of bed and like my toe just went.
Oh
I'm
my
telling you, I
God.
can't go a day, honestly, without hurting myself. It's just it's one of my many skills, or lack of skills.
Are we all back?
No.
Looks like it, I think.
Granny? No, it don't look like it.
Okay,
Now we are.
I'm back.
there we go.
Oakley dokley. Right, so the night passes without incident. You wake up the next morning refreshed, ready, wounds magically healed in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. Your mind prepared for a day of spellcasting.
I was gonna say your man's not.
No, you remember all the spells that you cast the previous days. Oh yeah, those were the ones. I can cast them again now. So what's the plan?
Plan is to go back to Lakemouth.
Lake mouth, but close.
Going back to the mouth of the lake.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, who's leading the way?
Is Amber leading the way again?
Yes, I will lead the way.
If you can tear
Who's very
yourself away
quiet?
from Stardew Valley. Who's very quiet?
Amber. Little Sparky.
Finger in the air.
Survival check then?
12.
Okie dokie then.
6.
So you strike out what you think is the right direction. And after half a day's travel you end up back at the ruin. No.
Hey.
A couple of hours down the line, walking your way through the woods, the ruined path disappears now. You think it's probably gone, it's not there anymore. You're not sure if it just disappeared or you lost it or what. But after about another hour's travel, you start seeing sort of webs appearing around over to your left and slightly behind you a little bit as well.
Webs.
Yeah, webs. So webs throughout the trees. There's not many at first.
Oh, so of course it's spiders. I didn't know it was spiders.
It's not spiders, it's webs. There seems to be quite a lot of just smaller webs at this moment.
So are these like
Mostly off to your left, which is sort of to the west. Yeah, in the trees scattered throughout, in some of the shrubs on top of the bushes, you know, just the odd web. It's like more than you would normally see.
So I can't burn them down without burning the forest down.
There's too many for you to think about burning down, really.
And also, you're going to cause a forest fire, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just avoid them.
Let's keep going.
Okay, so you press on away from from the webs. Okay, so you
Yes.
take sort of veers you off your current path into a more northerly direction. Couple more hours, bringing it past noon now. The sun seems to be at its highest point. Let's make another survival check for me.
16.
Disadvantage because you're playing Stardew Valley. Right, you've left these.
16, I rolled 2 10s.
You've left the webs behind now. You think it's possibly safe. I think it was actually this way, and start heading back west again. But the diversion took you maybe a couple of hours out of your way. 2-3 more hours travel. You eventually come out of the woods, and you can see ahead of you, maybe a few miles ahead, the river. And then the other side of that, in the distance, the few shapes of the houses of Lakemouth. So you make your way, eventually, it takes about another hour's walk to get to the river, scanning up and down, trying to find Jeff, Fred, Bobby. Somebody told me the name last week.
Which one we're trying to find?
Yeah.
What? You mean Adventurer's Rest?
No, the ferryman
No,
to
no.
take you back across the river.
Oh, I didn't note down that.
Fred. There you go. Somebody, I'm gonna say somebody made a note of it because they reminded me last week.
Thanks, I gave you the name.
So yeah, just somebody pick who's making the quick perception check. Do it with advantage, because you're all going to be looking out.
Right, I'll do it then.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh, I forgot to do it with advantage.
Well, that was silly.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
It's better.
There we go.
Oh yeah, there they are. I just see them right on that corner of the river. Maybe about
Right
10
in
minutes
front of
further up. Did I just say corner of the river?
You did, yes.
Yeah. It's one of those tiles that meets together like that. You know, it's just a 90-degree angle river around the cliff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so 10 minutes. Yep, you make your way straight to him. He's there, just sat, fishing rod in hand, just waiting the long river boat, just moored at a sort of mooring post.
Hi, Fred.
Hello. I can't remember how I talk, so this'll have to do for now, okay.
I was wondering if you could take us back to Lake Mouth.
I reckon I can do that. Remember the price?
No, do you?
Yeah, I do. It's 5 copper per person. I think.
Oh, look.
5 silver per person.
5 copper. If you want to pay silver, feel free.
5 copper per person. Okie dokie. Here you go, sir.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Was that for everyone, or is that just for you?
That's I'll pay for everyone.
Okie
Thank
dokie.
you.
Are you heading straight back across now, or are you waiting for me to see if I catch a bite?
I think we should head. If you wouldn't mind, there.
No, that's not at all. And just reels in the line, tucks it away, tidies it up, does whatever you do with rudimentary fishing poles. Right. Starts to unhitch the boat. All aboard, who's coming aboard?
Okay, I carefully go aboard, being careful not to.
I think we ascertained that you don't actually weigh as much as you thought you did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did. All right. Well, anyway, I'm careful not to bump into anything, regardless. With I am still big.
Indeed you are. Indeed you are. Anyone else coming aboard, or is it just the
No, clear.
Yeah.
So
the big
I'm
lad
on
here?
board.
We'll get on.
Oh, sounds like there's a storm brewing.
All aboard!
Okay, you. It's a boat, not a train.
Yeah, yes, that's very true.
So you eventually all clamber aboard as best you can, get yourself seated in the bottom, pushes off, and then starts rowing one side to the other. 10 minutes, gets you across eventually. He's not one for small talking, Fred. So, get your way back to Lake Mouth, arrive at the docks, throws the rope on, hitches it up, pulls you right up to the actual dock so you can get off, and then helps you all out. Pleasure doing business to you. We'll see you again.
See you later.
Right, you're back at Lake Mouth. Sort of mid-afternoon.
Should we go hand in the quest?
There wasn't really anything to hand in. But I suppose we should confirm that we've done it. That there isn't any reward. Okay, we'll do that then.
Okay, you make the way back to the Adventurer's Rest.
Yep.
Why do I write the name and the description, but I don't write down what this sounded like? That's just bloody
It's a
annoying.
bit difficult. it's a bit difficult to write down a voice, what a voice sounds like.
Just write an iconic line for the accent.
Yes.
Ow.
An iconic line for the accent. What, like?
Yeah, like
Full of a
something that
tuck.
when you say, it'll come straight out.
Okay.
I head over to the bar and I.
Oh, you're in.
What?
I said, oh, you're in, are you?
Well, I presume so.
Let's go with yes.
Okie dokie.
I head to Alfred and I say,
Hello.
Alfred, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Have you, sorted out what you wanted to do?
We went to the ruins and we.
Oh, yes, that's right. You're that group. Have you managed
Yes.
to think of a name for yourselves yet? I mean, it's been a few days, so surely you could have come up with something by now.
Unfortunately, we're not very good at coming up with names.
Yeah.
So sadly not. Just that's it. We'll just put it under one of our own names if we take on a quest.
Yes. Whatever. Whose name shall I put this one down as? Did you manage to complete? Or is it still available for somebody else to go and explore these ruins?
We've cleared out everything that's valuable in the ruins
Yep.
and fought off everything that's dangerous.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find in there?
Zombies and skeletons.
A zombie ogre, some skeletons,
oh
a
dear.
slime thingy.
A slime thingy.
Yes, I show him the silver staff of command.
Well, that's an interesting find indeed. What do you plan to do with it? The Moist Warriors. I don't believe that's not a good name. No.
Oh, didn't we agree on steel and muscle?
Yes, but we're not all steel and we're not all muscle.
Huh? Okay.
Muscle, steel, and magic.
Yes. That should be our team name.
How about the Stardew Valiers? Yes, that is the... Let's not get carried away now.
Titan and the Titans featuring Titan.
Yes, I've managed to have a look at this staff, and it's got 5 charges on it, and it has a chance of
5 charges? What do you mean 5 charges? What are charges?
you can use it 5 times a day.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yes.
And
What can you... What?
Chance of charming a person or commanding some entity or whatever to do my bidding.
Well, that's interesting. Most definitely. Let me just have a look.
But I've got to spend an hour attuning it to myself before I can use it.
Okay, I see. Sounds marvelous. Now, let me just try something here. Bear with me. So it looks rather old. It doesn't look like anything that's crafted in these times, really, does it?
No.
Teleported back.
Say again?
Teleported back to the dungeon.
Oh, no. I'm just working on something.
Yeah, it's about to kick me off Stardew Valley.
Is it? Why?
Because all shared games get turned off
Yeah.
on summer.
Lol.
So While we're talking to him, oh, that's fancy.
Very nice.
I just want to ask him. Is there anybody in these parts
There you go.
that might know some history of ancient cults or tribes or anything? Or
I
will
mean-
need to go to a larger town and
There may be somebody around. I don't know off the top of my head. Cults, you say? What kind of cult? Do you think something is happening at the moment?
No, I think it's well.
It's a bit
I'm
slow.
not sure because we've encountered some people that have been in another ruin that contain skeletons and objects of very similar nature.
I see.
So I'm not familiar with this type of history. So I just wondered, I took a few notes, but I just wondered if anybody would be able to divine them or might have to go to a larger town and see some age or something.
Well, I don't know anybody myself. Yeah, it's always worth asking around, definitely. I'm just the barkeep here, I don't know things like this. Maybe the owner of this place would be able to help you, but she's not around today. Linanda's her name. Linanda Firefist. She, basically, she runs the Adventurer's Rest.
Who was that? Ananda?
Linanda. Linanda. There we go.
I wanted to ask you something actually, Alfred.
Yes?
So, on our way back, we noticed some out of place looking spider webs. Has there been has there been an increase in any spiders around the area recently?
Oh, no. Where were you? In the forest? South of town? Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's known for having a rather unsavory infestation of large spiders, shall we say.
I see.
It's always worth avoiding if at all possible. It's not a
And the
nice place to go.
Okay. And the other thing I was wondering is we picked up some gems specifically.
Okay.
We picked up some in the ruins, some jaspers. Where would be the best place to sell them?
I would suggest Elgar's Gems would be the best place. He's the local
Okay.
gem merchant. He would be the one that'd be able to, where they look at them through their little eyepiece and I can't remember the words.
Okay.
Yes, figure out how much they would cost.
Okay then. Alright, we
Like I
shall
say,
head-
I was gonna head there anyway. So.
Alright. Well, I think that will be our next stop. In the meantime, shall we pick up one of the other two quests?
Yes.
By all
Okay.
means, you can certainly try.
What do you mean certainly try?
Is he gonna try and stop us from picking them up?
No, it depends if somebody
Does
has
take them
already.
or not.
Yes, exactly.
Well, okay.
Wrong
I
keyboard.
head over to I head over to the jobs board to see if the preying on livestock or mutated rats quests are still there.
Yeah, they are still there. Still pinned to the board.
Okay.
Nothing new that you can see as yet.
Alright then. Can you remind me exactly what they said?
One is something preying on farm animals, and
Okay.
one is something to do with mutilated rats.
I mean,
Oh,
that second one's not quite right. Mutated rats.
Mutated.
Mutated.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah, mutated.
I think the
Okay.
mutated sounds fun.
Mutilated. Yeah, interesting.
I reckon we should go for the preying on livestock because we don't want these people to go hungry.
What does it mean by mutated rats, though?
That's
Yeah.
as much as it says.
Yeah,
Right.
well, normally
Mutated rat can
mutated
cause
rat means
problems.
it's not a rat, it's sort of either something else or got...
Yeah. Could
Well,
cause
we
a lot
are.
of problems.
Well, we're gonna take on both of them anyway. Oh well. I mean, I personally think we should do the preying on livestock one first. But
Okay.
I'll go with the I'll go with the
Happy to go with
majority
either.
vote. Alright then. Preying on livestock it is then.
Okay, so you grab that one off the notice board.
Here you go, Alfred. We will take on this job.
Okie dokie.
For now, while we slowly come up with a proper name for our little group, put it under my name, Titan.
Titan. Okay, so this is by order of Titan, and he opens it up his little journal, marks something off. You can see he scribbles down your name on there. It's like, okay, well, this is the last time. Any further quests, jobs, events, or whatever that you pick up from here, we must register you as a party or a group or a limited liable corporation. So yes, we must have you on the books, as it were, because if Linander finds out that I'm letting you just take these jobs willy-nilly, she will take it from my pay, I would imagine. So yes, this is the last one, only because it's quite urgent, as you can imagine, and nobody has seen fit to pick it up as yet. We don't seem to have many of the adventuring type around nowadays, as I said last time. Yes. You're the first few in I would say, months, maybe stretching on to a year or so, that we've had in the area. So yes, we will need some form of group identification to have you registered, so we can do this all above board and proper in future, okay?
Okay then.
So yes, I'm setting a time limit on you coming up with a name for yourselves.
Okay.
Which means you must discuss between yourselves in whatever form of discord you could do so.
Ah. Okay then.
There we go. Okay, so yes, we have marked it off for yourselves to please investigate and try and sort out as quickly as possible. That would be most appreciative, especially as the farmers have put together this reward to save their stock and our food, I might say, as well. Anyway, while you're here, would you like a drink or any meal or anything, or are you heading straight off to your business of speaking to Elgar?
I mean, I could eat. Anyone else?
It's up to you guys. I don't need to. It's up to you
I was
guys.
gonna go straight to the gem shop, to be honest.
Yeah.
Alright, I will go to the gem shop.
Wormwood's Angels.
I think that's a great name.
Bluster and bustle. Okay, so to the gem shop.
Dilly.
Dilly dilly. Okay. So who's been to the gem shop? Who knows where it is?
I know where it is, so I looked around.
I really misread that in the chat then. The first word.
I
What
didn't.
did you misread it as?
Yeah, on it.
We'll substitute the D for a K.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I thought that was it.
yeah.
Can't take the illest one anywhere, can you?
No.
I see.
That's quite a good one though, actually.
Except, you know, Titan can't wank, he's a robot.
Oh god.
Oh, for God's
Ah, dear me.
sake. There's
Dear me.
always one.
What you say? There's always one that can't. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Oh my god.
Right, so I head into the gem shop.
I seem to have a habit of breaking Liam at least once a week.
Yep.
And if you don't get off Stardew
so
Valley, I'll
you know
break him
You
in.
know the way. You passed the gem shop, didn't you?
Yep. So I
Yeah.
lead the way to the gem shop.
Okay.
I don't think it's in a forest.
No, I don't think it's in a forest either. So which way is it to the gem shop then? From the Adventurer's Rest.
So the Adventurer's Rest is here.
Is where?
Here.
No, it isn't.
Here.
No, it isn't.
Where?
It's down the bottom. Here.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. So it's pretty much just straight north.
Straight north.
Yes, walk through the buildings.
Because you've angered him. You've taken him off Stardew Valley. How dare you? So you are currently on the south side, where that big blue-roofed building is, with the hay cart just outside. You what?
It's that one, isn't it? Not
Yeah, it's that one on that corner there. So you make your way north up the street, following it along northeast up that next street. To where this house with the brown roof just stands at the edge, right at the end of the row of houses down there. So you, what am I doing on here? What am I doing over here? I don't know. So yeah, you make it outside. It's a fairly small sort of building. Two double-fronted windows outside with a door at the center. You can see big glass panes with sort of glass cabinets behind, showing all sorts of different types of jewelry in locked cases and things. Sign on the door says open.
So,
It's open.
Yeah. So
I do
shall we
wonder.
go in?
It's probably a good idea.
yeah, sounds good.
Alright. In we
wandering warriors enter.
go. So, you must be Edgar then.
No, I'm Elgar.
Elgar is...
Edgar doesn't exist. I don't know what you mean.
I apologise, I misread your name, I apologise. Right, well...
So you see a slightly short person, humanoid, male. Looks like could be a gnome. Just sat on this high bench, well, high stool behind this bench. Currently, one eyeglass in. Sort of all these tools and measuring things and calipers and things on chains and cords, leather cords hanging around their neck. Sort of soft woolen cap on the head with a bit of a peak that's flipped back, leather apron, with all sorts of weird tools lined out in front on the bench in front of them. A couple of what looks like rough gemstones that they're busy working away on. Yes, how can I help you today?
Well, we're a new adventuring party that has just arrived in town.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yes.
We have been exploring the ruins to the south of Lakemouth over the river, and we found 4 jaspers that we thought you might be interested in.
Jaspers, eh? Okay, I'll be the judge of that. How do you know they are Jaspers?
Well, they are the
I'm good with
I-
natural stuff.
Oh,
That
hello there.
voice told us.
well, have a look and see for yourself.
Okay, well, bring them over. Show me, please. Show me.
I pull out mine as I show him.
Okay,
I'll take mine out.
eagerly grabs it from you and the others as well, as if they should present them. Sort of plonks them down in front of him. Yeah, okay, that's fairly decent cut to it. I see. Holds it up to the eyeglass. Yeah, okay, yes, I suppose I'll give you that. These are definitely Jaspers.
Would you be willing to buy them off us?
I think it could be done. I could possibly use them in some sort of jewelry, I suppose. Yes, not a problem. Do you know how much you were thinking of selling them for?
Well, from what I can gather, they are worth 50 gold pieces each. So, would you be willing to buy them off us for 50 gold pieces?
Yeah, you've been doing your research, have you? I see. I'm afraid it's a little bit steep for my taste. I would probably be more willing to do 40 gold pieces each for them.
Could we meet in the middle? 45 gold pieces each?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. If you make a persuasion check, then I will consider it. If you roll high enough.
14.
40 is probably my best offer.
Well, okay then. That's still quite a good price. So, all right then. I will sell you mine for 40 gold.
Okay, well, that's 1 gem for me, 40 gold for you. Thank you very much.
And I don't know. What about you guys?
I'm just give me a minute, because I don't know if I need any for my sports.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna ask.
See what he has.
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear. I can't hear little spark to order if that's on my end.
No, I can't either.
Unfortunately, I can.
Ha. But yeah, just gonna look around and see what there is.
Maybe if he moves his microphone close to his face.
Just gonna look around and see what there is.
Stupid boy.
Yeah.
You're probably hearing him through my microphone. He might need to redo his settings on Discord, because we all had to do that, didn't we?
It's not coming up on Discord,
Yeah.
so yeah.
No, look, on my screen the green ring is going over. So I don't think it's my mic not working. Maybe.
Anyway. What was you wanting to do, Scion?
I was gonna ask him if he's got any crystals.
Crystals?
I'm guessing he might.
What sort of crystals are you looking for?
Anything that could have any properties rather than just looking nice.
Any properties?
Just.
His eyes sort of twinkle
have
as
you
he
got-
stares at you,
have you got a
suspiciously.
Have you got a selection that I can just look at? I'm a collector.
I'm not entirely sure of any with properties. What sort of properties do you mean? We've got usual sort of crystals that that look nice. Geodes and grown crystals and cave crystals and I don't know, ones that I've grown myself.
Oh, lovely. Ignore what I said. Just crystals is crystals. It's fine.
Okay. Any particular color of these crystals that you're looking for?
Clear.
Clear.
Possible.
No, unfortunately, most of the ones that I have acquired, they're either pink or the blue. The shopkeeper trying to sell him drugs. I don't know. Not that
Yeah,
I
it
think
sounded like it. Sounded like it.
Did it?
It did, yeah.
Oh.
Crystals I've grown myself.
Oh. No.
How do you grow gems anyway?
You don't grow gems, you grow crystals. Difference.
Crystals.
Crystals grow, gems don't.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yes, you see, you need to be a little bit worldly wise to realize about crystals and gemstones and things like this.
I'm only 10 years old, so I'm actually quite inexperienced with the world.
I'll be perfectly honest, I couldn't have placed your age. Although you don't seem to be showing any signs of rust, so... okay, yes, okay. Anybody else want to tell me there, Jasper, or is it just the,
Yes,
the giant one here?
I'll give him mine. Yep.
Okay, so that's 40 gold each for those three, and I've got 3 lovely Jaspers here that I can use to make something, I'm not entirely sure what. Sort of rubs his hands together thinking about it. Yep, I should think about that later. And unlocks a drawer underneath the counter where he is, just pops him away and locks it back up again. Okay, what about... Oh, you're browsing. Okay.
Also, with the silver dagger, didn't you say that it was gem encrusted?
No.
Oh, okay, that's not it.
Runes. I said it had runes in it.
Okay.
Gem encrusted. I ain't gonna give you that so much for the way, am I? Silly boy. I farted.
Does this guy know anything about who would know about ancient coins?
Ancient coins.
You know anyone who would know anything, if not yourself? You seem a well-ventured person, so...
Well, I mean, you can feel free to show me. It depends what sort of ancient coins it is. I might know. I might not know. It's gold.
I like that bit out, yeah.
Well, you never know.
The idea on the symbols? Seen anything before like it?
Flips it around a few times. It's ancient. Oh no, as far as history of this, I think... no, I'm not quite sure. I think you need more... You possibly need a museum for something like this, I'm afraid.
Is there any museums nearby in nearby cities or in this one?
Not in Lakemouth, definitely not. You're probably, let me think. Any museums nearby? I'm not sure if there's one in Damerol, but maybe... do they have one there? I don't know. I mean, if anyway, you'll be wanting the,
I'm gonna need some of his crystals at this rate.
The main capital city of Valterra is likely to, they have everything.
Yeah.
That one's a bit further north. You'll be leaving Kemar. You'll be out of Kemar jurisdiction. It's way up north, near the mountains.
Okay.
Yes. It's entirely possible the Damerol may have somewhere like that. I mean, maybe not a museum, but they might have somebody that knows ancient things. Either more likely to have their priests or
Archaeologists, maybe?
well, now you're asking, aren't you? No, possibly not.
What did you say the name of that big country was north of KMR?
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, they said a town.
Big capital city.
Yeah.
You know, capital of Valterra, which is the continent that you're currently on.
Oh, right.
Yes. Surely you know your geography better than I mean, as well as I do. Of this land that we are on.
Oh, I thought you said there were
No.
you just named a city north of Kmart.
No. I very vague about that. Very vague. No names were mentioned, especially as the fact I couldn't think of one straight away. Yes, that's the place. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but it's very big. It's very important. It's like the biggest city on this continent.
Okay.
That's
They
likely
have
to have everything. Museum, yes.
Right. Okay.
What do you think I done? Researched the entire lore of this world? What do you think I am? Winging it badly.
Yeah.
To the gang.
Right, well that's all for me because the only thing I might be likely to want in at the moment or in the near distant future is a pearl worth 100 gold.
Pearl, did you say?
Yeah, but
I do have a selection of pearls.
I haven't got anything close to that.
Oh, never mind. Oh well, I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything else that you need? Or anything else around town that you're not sure about?
I presume you've got a butcher somewhere because I just need some leather.
Oh,
Or
yes,
a
I mean,
maker or something.
Garth, at the dockside, he's got all sorts of goods and things like that. He could be able to sort you out, I would imagine, with some leather. Seems simple enough.
Oh, that's a point. I need to go back and visit him. Yeah.
Yes, you look the adventuring type, so he would be the place, I imagine. And make sure you stock up on potions at Hamley's.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Hamley's concoctions.
Toy shop, innit?
No, that don't be silly. That's Burke's. Hamley, yes, he creates all sorts of concoctions.
Oh yes, we found some, didn't we? So we could go over there and get him to identify him.
So, just can you repeat that? So Hamley's is the potion shop, and then what else did you say?
Toy shop. I was joking. I said toy shop.
Oh, right.
And so was I.
Okay.
So right. So can you point us in the direction of Hamley's then, if you don't mind?
Yes. Just
Please.
sorting out the music. Okay, so for Hamley's, you need to go. Let me just refresh my memory. Hamley's is near the inn. It's round the opposite side of where the inn is. In the town square, we have got the statue well in the middle. And the inn is to the north of that, and Hamley's is the little building with a pink roof on the opposite side of the inn.
Ah, with the little jutty bit out.
With the chimney.
Right. Okay.
Chimney round the back. Yes, that's Hamley's concoctions.
Right. Thank you very much.
No problem. Come again with all your wares and jewels and things. And then,
We will.
if you want to
we make
buy
a
any
fortune,
gemstone.
We'll be back for some jewels.
Yes. Wonderful.
I was having a look around. What did I find?
Jewelry and gems.
Like?
What do you mean, like?
Like what sorts of jewellery and gems?
None that you can afford. Looking at the price tags, 100 gold plus for most of these things. Nothing with a magical description. All mostly costume, jewellery and things for the more discerning patron, shall we say.
So while Mr. Wormwood's going to Hamley's, I'm gonna go back to the bar. I feel like even though Sion doesn't drink much, I feel like after that adventure he needs a drink.
Adventurer's Rest.
Yeah. Is that the
Okie
only
doke.
place to drink, or is the other ones?
No, there's the Dockside Tavern, there's the inn.
Let's try Dockside Tavern. Sounds nice.
That's the one that had the half ogre bouncer out the front of it.
I'll be fine.
Be fine.
Okay, well, if you're going there, I'm going to Hamley's first, and then I need to see Garth, and he's on the dockside anyway, so...
I think I'll join Sion.
I will go with Belak.
Right,
Okie doke.
so head over to...
Hamley's, okay. Right. So you make your way around. Yeah, this shop distinctly different from. Oh, for God's sake! I keep using the wrong keyboard to type. Distinctly different from the jewelers. It's a lot more rustic, shall we say. Best description would be some sort of herbalist witch's hut type situation, but you know, if you convert a witch's hut into a house in the town,
Yeah.
you got herbs and all sorts strung up on the porch outside. You've got little flower pots with all sorts of weird and wonderful things growing. Not particularly clean. There's smells of all sorts mixed together. There's some sweet perfume smells, there's some acrid, horrible, vile, putrid, God knows what, and it just changes as you walk through the door. And then there's baskets of herbs, and you see shelves with all vials of all sorts of things. Empty vials, some that just look like water. There's colours and God knows what all over the place. But yeah, a lot of herbs and plants and just, yeah, very, very odd.
Right, so I'll head in then.
Okie dokie.
And I will follow from behind.
And I will whisper even quieter. So here you walk in, you can see this old woman sat in the corner on this little wooden stool, stirring what looks to be this cauldron in typical style, and she sort of casts a cursory glance up at you as you walk in and smiles to herself and hubble bubble toil and trouble.
Hey, Macbeth, calm down.
Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome to Hamley's Concoctions. I like to play a little trick on the visitors every now and again.
Do you perform Shakespeare by any chance?
Do I look like I could shake a spear? Yeah, she's some old lady, long wispy grey hair, just tied in a bun on top of her head, some sort of old knitted shawl,
I mean,
long
you must be
brown
better than the
dress.
Ember Island players.
Say what?
You must be better than the Ember Island players.
Ha! I actually get that.
Good afternoon.
Yes,
That went
good
over my head.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Avatar the Last
I'm
Airbender.
assuming that you're Miss or Mrs. Hamley?
Hey, you can just call me Hamley, it's fine.
Hamley. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
We've just been on a little adventure.
Oh, well done.
and On the way, well, while we were there, we found these 3 bottles of potions, vials of potions. I
Okay,
don't know
yes.
what they are. I wondered if you could identify them for us.
I could try, absolutely. What will it cost you?
Sorry?
Well, you expect me to do it for free?
Oh, yeah. How much?
I'll do you a deal. Okay, if I identify them for you, you'll buy something. Yes? How's that sound?
Have you got any healing potions?
Oh yes, some basic healing potions. Yes, it's something I do easily. Not a problem at all.
How much would each healing potion cost?
That'll be 50 gold per piece for healing potions. It's a going price, don't you know?
So, right then. I've got three different potions. The first one.
Okay, let
This
me
one,
have a look.
this
Let me have a look. This one, yes, okay. Takes it off you. What's this then? What's this? Let me see here. Gives it a bit of a shake. Not too hard, but enough to make the contents spin and whirl around. Which one did you hand her?
Clear red one with the bubbles that light up in it.
With the what?
It says it's a clear red with bubbles that light up or something.
Okay, and what was the other ones?
One with the eye in it.
A transparent
Toenail.
one with a black fingernail in it,
Yeah.
and then there's a red liquid that glimmers slightly.
Okie dokie. Well, this one here, this looks like it is a type of healing potion. But this is a little bit better than what I've got on offer at the moment. This is a potion of superior healing, don't you see?
Okay.
Takes the one with the glimmers. Yeah, this is another type of healing potion, but this is a little bit... This is an elixir, you see. This is not a potion. This is an elixir of health.
Right.
And this one... Oh, dear. Oh, look at that nail. That's not actually a fingernail. That's a toenail. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Yes, this is a potion of strength, but this one... I think you got a bit lucky with this one. This one happens to be a potion of fire giant strength. Didn't you do well with these? Where did you go, might I ask you?
We found them in the ruins that's in the woods south of the river.
Oh, I see. Yeah, somebody was...
Toilet mirror back.
Okie dokie. You enjoy yourself there. Not too much, though. It's an oil leak. What can you say? Yes, I'd heard about some ruins that had just been discovered. Did you find anything nice, dear?
Few gems.
Oh, gems are always good. It helps you buy more potions.
Yeah. And I got nice stuff, silver stuff.
Oh, that's good. Does it do anything special?
Yes, it's got 5 charges on it, and it's
Charges?
either can be used to command someone or.
So you charge people to use it? What do you mean?
No. It's got you can use it 5 times.
Oh, I see. You got to speak normal around these parts, dear. So you can charm people. Oh, I'm sure you could do that anyway. You don't need the help of a staff, especially a bright silver one like that. Oh, are you willing to sell it at all?
It all depends how much you're offering for it.
I'll give you a gold piece. That should be a fair deal. No? Oh, okay then.
No.
Don't say I didn't offer.
Right, so how much did the valuation of these potions cost?
Oh, I didn't value them. I just told you what they were.
Yeah,
You needed to buy some.
You needed to buy something.
right. Well, I'm afraid I can only run to one regular healing potion at the moment.
Oh yes, that'd be fine. I don't mind.
So, I'll have one of those if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all. That's entirely just, yes, it's wonderful. It's terrific. Yes, that's 50 gold pieces, please.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That's a month, isn't it?
I don't know how much they actually cost, if I'm being perfectly honest. Where does the cost of these things appear? I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't. It doesn't say.
Yeah. I only know that one because
What
it was
was
in
it
the
you
previous
looking?
campaign.
Which
Just
was it?
yeah, just general prices of potions and magic items. So I've got descriptions of them, but I don't know where the prices of them
Yeah,
specifically are.
when you put it in my inventory, it's just come up with blanks on it.
Yeah. I thought they'd be in the DMG somewhere.
Look in Discord.
Look in Discord. What's a Discord?
Go for D&D log.
A D&D log? A big log? Have you been to the toilet?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, I have to accept this, do I? Okay, I see. Table of potions. Oh, bloody hell. That one's expensive, isn't it? You carry on. Oh, that was 400. The potion of superior healing, that would be 450 gold. Yes, I can't afford that. Sorry. You'll have to keep that one.
Version of
Jesus Christ.
Fire Giant Strength 3000.
Wow, way.
I definitely can't afford that one, I'm afraid. Bloody hell. I told you you got...
Staff of Command, 2nd edition statistics, it's worth 25,000 gold
Sell
pieces.
that! Sell it! Sell it!
Shut up, boy.
We'll sell it and we'll buy a mansion.
I think that's...
The one that you've got is slightly different to that, though. You might have noticed. It's homebrewed slightly. There's no elixir. I see no elixir.
I've got sworn I saw elixir.
Did you now?
I've lost it completely.
Oh, there it is.
Hell.
Elixir of 120 gold pieces for that one. Yes, that's right.
Right. So,
Ooh, cures any diseases you have. That's good, isn't it?
how much was the superior one, did you say?
450 gold pieces for the superior one. Yes, you've had a good run in that dungeon, haven't you?
What
Got a bit
about the-
luckier than I expected. I'll have to think about that next time. Bloody hell.
What about the fire giant one?
3,000 gold pieces is the going rate for one of those.
Oh, wait.
You better watch yourselves. You'll be having people trying to steal them from you.
Oh no.
It doesn't do much, does it? All I have to say is one sentence, and that puts the fear of gods into you, doesn't it?
Yeah, right, I'll put them in my pocket before Titan gets back.
Back already.
So,
Okie dokie. Is there anything else I can do for you?
yeah, I'd just like a little bunch of mixed herbs, please, to go with my herbalism kit. If you don't.
Yes, no problem. That'll be 3,000 gold pieces, please. Oh, I tell you what, I'll take that potion off you. That should cover the cost. No, I'm only kidding. It was a bundle of mixed herbs. I can do that for probably about 5 copper.
Right, okay.
How does that sound? I can't be too nasty to you, can I? No. I like to use some mixed herbs to make some pies every now and again.
Pilot. Like,
Oh, 5 seconds later, that got his attention, didn't it?
Right, I'll give her 10 silver.
10 silver?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell you what, have 2 bundles then.
Seeing as you've been so generous with your time and
Well, you know, these days, like, there's not many adventuring types around, so I've gotta use it while I can, and, you know. Yes, spend the time. I mean, look at all the potions I have on the shelves. Yes, I need somebody to buy them, so go out, get yourselves injured, come back, buy more potions. Yes,
yeah.
I can help you get injured if you like.
How much are healing kits?
Healing kits? Oh, bugger. You'd have to ask Garth about that. He's... I don't know. I'll see if I've got some around here somewhere. Give me 2 minutes so she gets up off her stool. It's time to go for a walk, I suppose.
that's
Where's
me
the
waking
PM?
up in the morning.
Where's the player's handbook? Where's the PHG? Healing kit? I don't know. I think they're maybe about 5 silver. Is that right?
Gold.
If I remember. Possibly. Correctly.
5 gold.
5 gold. Yes, 5 gold. That's what I thought. Yes, I don't have any, I'm afraid. You'll have to speak to Garth about that.
Right, okay, thank you
Sorry,
very much.
Sorry, dear. Potions. If you want potions, I can do you potions.
Right, so
Yes.
no
Yeah.
doubt we'll be around these parts for quite a while, so we'll probably be popping back in and out to see you a few times.
Yes. Please do. Get injured, come back, heal yourselves, and then go and get injured again. That's how it works.
Now,
Ow, he's injured. Would you like to buy a potion, dear?
well, I wouldn't be sure they'd have any effect on me after.
Oh, they're magical, of course they would. You're a magical creature, are you not?
I am.
Well, there you go then.
Ah.
Magical
So-
healing is magical.
Ah, well, since I can't drink liquid, would they still work on me?
You just pour it over your head. It'll seep into your magicalness and it will repair all the chips and bumps and scratches and, you know, severed wiring. I don't know how you work.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it then.
Don't take my word, take a potion. Here you go, 50 gold.
Not right.
Oh, okay. Maybe next time. Thank you.
Maybe next time.
Right,
Right.
okay then. But
Mr. Wormwood, I think we should, I quite fancy, buying myself a healing kit as well.
I quite fancy a bevy.
well, I've not
Right.
bought a healing kit because I'm down to bare bones again.
Sure, goes back to stirring the cauldron. Fleece that one good and proper.
Are you out of money now?
Not quite, but I'm down to what I started with before I sold that jewel.
Did you not sell your Jasper?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
And then bought a potion.
and bought a potion.
Oh, right. Okay, well, yeah. Let's, I'd like to head to Garth's if that's alright with you.
That's
Okay
where
then.
I'm going. Yeah.
Oh, dear
Alright,
me.
so Belak and Titan head to Garth.
Belak and Titan, wandering through the streets, make their way slowly and carefully to Garth's goods. And while they arrive, we go to see Scion and Ember as they approach the Dockside Tavern. And I put the description for Hamley in the wrong place. Hamley definitely doesn't work at the Dockside Tavern.
So I'm gonna ask Ember if they've actually ever drank before.
No.
Being a kid.
Nah. His child and all of it.
Yeah, I guessed. Thought I'd just check.
Why?
Never know.
So yeah, it's sort of late afternoon now, 2-3 o'clock-ish, something like that. You make your way to the dockside. It's still busy. You can see 1 or 2 trade ships there, lots of crew loading and unloading from it, general busyness around, lots of seagulls flapping around. There's a few fishing boats a bit further down, unloading their stock of fish, dragging it on board, seagulls swooping down trying to pick up stuff. You walk your way down through, weaving your way through all the people that are wandering around the place. See the front of the Dockside Tavern. You can hear it's general rowdiness coming from within, but doesn't seem too bad. But there's the half-ogre guard just stood at the doorway, keeping his eyes occasionally outside, checking things out, just leaning up, arms folded, 2 big tusks showing from the bottom jaw as he stood there, just like keeping an eye on things, you know what I mean? Like that. I'm getting into character, alright.
We're gonna try and
Yeah.
walk in.
Excuse me,
Yes?
where are you going?
Well, my attempt is to try and get a drink.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. What about your little friend here? Don't look as if they're old enough to come in here.
Oh, this one. Well, looks can be deceiving, you know. Cast. Looks like a kid.
I'm a halfling.
Yeah.
Ain't you a bit big to be an halfling?
I'm a tall halfling.
Make a
Half
persuasion.
halfling.
Make a persuasion check.
That's a 9.
Still say you're a bit big to be an halfling.
But the half halfling.
Was a but
What
sure,
a halfling?
Human.
but surely a half halfling is like
And I
big.
just whispered aside. Quick,
Sure.
sneak in now.
He's just like trying to figure out why a half halfling is taller than a regular half halfling and is
The other half's taller.
completely
that half
distracted. He's
taller.
not even paying attention to you anymore. He's
I
just.
just walk
Yeah,
in.
let's just
I
walk
walk
in.
in.
We just walk in.
Where's it? But if half is a hey, where you gone? Never mind. Whatever. Just leans back up against the door again, scowling at everybody walking past. The fucking hell. I think he swallowed a half halfling.
I did, and then I choked on my water.
So yeah, you wander inside. This one it's not as well presented as the Adventurer's Rest. There's round tables. I don't have a map for this one yet because, you know, time. Round tables with seats and stuff. There's sawdust all over the floor. The usual way of soaking up any spills of whether it be drink or bodily spills or, you know, anything like that. There's sort of a misty smoke just hanging just underneath the ceiling from various people with pipes and random rolled up cigarette type things. Yeah, one long bar stretching along the back wall. Lots of people sat up there, some of them asleep at the bar. But yes, general noise and rowdiness, and a few eyes turn to look at you as you walk in, sort of weigh you up, go back to their drinks or shouting at other people and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to the attender.
Yeah, you see, there's two people behind the bar busily trying to keep drinks going, providing them to the serving people wandering around the place with trays, taking them to tables, going back for more. One woman, female, humanoid, tiefling, red skin, horns curled over, pointing, like, you know, curled round the back, pointing towards. Just busy filling up a tankard of ale. Good afternoon, how can I help you?
That's not the voice I was expecting.
Yeah, well, there you go then. You don't get your normal people working in this place, I'll tell you that for sure.
I have one question for you.
What's that?
What is your policy on pets?
I don't like them.
I summon my fox around my neck.
So many fox here.
Yes, and we've already established
We've already established what?
that it only does the big fire kaboom when the flames are actually active.
No.
We've already established this and used it once.
Have we?
Yeah.
When?
First combat that I used it, and when I summoned I think before the boat.
AFK, thank you. No, if you got a pet, you have to get out. Told you, don't like pets, and you went and summoned it right in front of me, didn't you?
Okay, I'll pick her up, throw her at the roof. And
Okay.
vanishes.
Alright, that'll do, yeah. No problem with that, that's fine.
Right. Drinks would you recommend?
Wet ones.
No.
Well, we've got the standard ale, or we've got the standard wine. If you want something more special, we ain't got that, sorry. We're busy around these. We use ale, wine, that's pretty much it. We don't, but the occasional spirit, you know. Generally rum.
Okay. Would you like my correctly aged to drink friend?
I will let you decide my also correctly aged to drink friend.
Who is? Welcome
I
back.
don't really. I was gonna say it's like the tea thing. I don't really drink. Like this is a first, so.
Right, we'll tell you what, how
Because
about an
whatever you
ale
rec-
to start then, yeah?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay,
That'll
right,
do.
pause out an ale. That'll
And,
be 3
nil-
copper.
nil for the other one as well.
Yeah, pause out another one. That'll be 3 copper per ale, so that's 6 copper.
We'll get these.
I'll do the math for you.
Because this is also my first time, because I am definitely correctly aged to drink.
Make a deception check, because you're making far too much of it now.
So nat one. Oh, but I bashed the table and it went onto a 19. Does that count?
No. How did you get past old Thrower out there? You don't look... Oh,
I mean-
God. What?
We literally just said that I was a half halfling. We got really confused.
What?
So we just snuck in.
Serious? Why do you do that to him? He's such a pearl. Oh, he's got to be sat there pondering what the hell you're on about for... Oh. I tell you what. Yeah, that's fine. You got past him. You deserve these. Enjoy. But don't be bringing it back up just as quick as you drink it, alright?
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, I'm coming. And she wanders off down the bar, serve somebody else.
And I just say
Go
to
and get-
Sound, I cannot believe that worked.
Yeah, you'll be surprised what people willing to.
Can't be bothered with.
let go when there's more pressing things.
Yeah, you
You
know,
always
this,
remember advantage.
this kind of place, paying customer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money's money.
Yeah. Right, so you
Right, so go
two...
and get a table.
Yeah. Yeah, you do manage to find one. Because there are that many tables jam-packed in here. It's all fairly close to somebody else. But yeah, you managed to find one that's nobody's currently sat at, but there does look like there's a load of like empty tankards and glasses and things around the table. The cleaning service isn't as quick as the actual drink service. Yeah. But yeah, with that, we will, as you take your seats to imbibe your drinks, we'll go back to the other two and see what they're up to.
Right, so we're heading over to Garth's.
Yeah.
We are. Gosh.
1 minute, I'm typing. Alright, there we go. Warm in here again. Garth's goods. Okay. So you make your way back to the dockside as you see the other two disappear after a brief conversation with the half ogre on the door of the dockside tavern. They just you see him looking puzzled around, and he seems to forget that those two exist, and they just sort of quietly sneak inside the inn as you guys turn up outside Garth. Goods all over the place. Walking is there, noting stuff in his journal. Same frizzy ginger hair. Looks up at you. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back.
Hello, Garth.
It went well then.
Yeah, not too bad. Come out with a few nice little trinkets and
Nice
bits
one.
and bobs.
Nice one. Good to hear. Anything for me to have a look at, or what? Or you got some more money to spend over here?
Wait, I have.
Good. What do you want?
Finally. So, I was wondering if you had the following. Do you have a climber's kit?
A climber's kit, you say? Probably. It's something that I normally have around here. I just might have to have a look for it. Anything else on your list while I'm looking?
Grappling hook.
Grappling hook. Campaign crossovers.
Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools. Oh, yeah. This kind of place definitely has something like that, you know what I mean?
And I think that's all I'll be able to afford for now.
Okie dokie. Let's see what I can do. And while I'm looking for these, what about you, book type?
I was just wondering if you had any cured leather. I need
Cured
some,
leather?
You know,
Yeah, I should have loads of
need
that.
some for a couple of potions.
Couple of potions?
A couple of spells that.
Couple of spell sets? What do you mean?
No, a couple of spells I need to use.
Oh, right, aye.
Cured leather.
See what you mean. Yeah. No particular price for that, but I'm sure I can think of something. Right, your thieves kit, that's gonna set you back a bit. Your thieves kit,
How much?
there'll be 25 gold pieces for that.
Okay. It's a deal.
Ooh, okay, that's good. Climbing kit. Don't have a price for that here. Grappling hook. Don't have a price for that here either. You just have to bear with me a second, alright? It's wrong frickin' thing again. Chuffer.
I mean, obviously you can change this, but just so you know, the standard price of a grappling hook is 2 gold, and for a climber's kit, 25.
Yeah, so that'll be 52 gold altogether for those ones. If that's what you're after.
I am.
Okay. You got the coin, I've got the goods.
Deal.
Done. Goes around, grabs the bits and pieces that you need, plonks them on the counter. There you go. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you very much. And you want some leather, do you?
Yes,
Right.
please.
let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, I think we've got a load coming this morning, funnily enough. Do you want big stuff? Do you want little stuff? What size do you want?
Well, it only takes a piece, so...
A piece?
Depends how
Define a piece.
Well, it depends how much you're selling it for as to how much you buy.
Well, we got like one skin rolled up, like of wolf's leather, probably about 2 gold pieces. And that's like one whole tanned hide.
How big would that be?
That'd be, the size of like a wolf without its skin kind of size. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's too bloody big to carry around.
Okay, well I can chop it in half and sell you half of it for a gold.
Yep, that'll do.
Okay.
So I can always take pieces off it as I need it.
Exactly. And it rolls up easy enough so you could get it in your backpack if you really wanted to, couldn't you? Yeah. Good. Right. Give me 2 minutes. I'll go and find some, and it just disappears. Over to one side. Grabs a knife from his belt. Just picks up a piece of leather. And down middle. Brings it down onto the counter for you. Right, there you go. 1 gold piece. Thank you very much. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, last time I was in, I was asking you if you knew anything about a book that we'd seen.
Oh yeah, I ain't got anything back yet. I've sent some feelers out,
Yeah.
but I've not heard anything back from my contacts yet,
Right.
I'm afraid. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to find out for you. What did we agree on?
We didn't.
Did we? Okay. Yeah, just keep coming back and buying stuff, and we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be good.
You might keep because I took all your parchment, didn't I? So I don't need any at the moment, but no doubt I'll be back at some point for some more parchment.
Yep. All right. That's good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
And if
Perfect.
If
Perfect.
I find anything that's out of the ordinary that I don't need or we don't need, we'll me over.
Good. Because I like to make a tidy profit on stuff, so I might not offer you the going rate, but I might offer you just underneath it. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
So
If that's all.
for me, it's a favour for you.
Exactly. If that is everything, I will get back to trying to sort out this mess. And he just points to the load in front that somebody's just as if they've come along and dumped it for him to try and sort out.
Oh,
Basically.
Have a good day sorting your
Yeah.
jumble out.
Yeah, I know what I mean. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
thank you for the new gear, Garth.
No problem.
Right,
We'll
so
see you again.
Titan, are we gonna see if we can find these two, or
I bet they'll be having their drinks, won't they?
yeah? So,
Alright then.
well, I'm getting a bit peckish myself, so if they're having
Okay.
access grand.
Alright then. Off we go then.
So is it next door to Gas? Did you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So right, we'll head over there.
Okie doke. Right, you make your way next door. You see the big half ogre stood in the doorway, leaning up, still sort of furrowed brow, glaring at people as they're walking past. Still looks as if he's trying to think about something, muttering under his breath. Oh.
Good morning, sir. You look like you're in a bit of a dilemma. Anything we can help you with?
Yeah, you can talk proper. Well, dilemma, I didn't dial nothing. What are you trying to say to me?
Well, you look like there's something on your mind that's puzzling you.
Well, yeah, it's definitely something I don't quite understand. What's the half of a halfling, and why is it taller than a regular halfling? That's what I want to know. Anyway, are you coming in for a drink? Because that guy, he looks like he could pack away a few drinks. looking at Titan.
What,
Well,
me?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
my friend here, he can't drink. I'm sure I can make up for what he
Well, what the
can't
bloody hell are you
drink.
doing coming in here then?
I'm just joining my friends.
Okay. Okay, that makes some sort of sense. Right. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Just go buy some drink and spend lots of money and stop using those big bloody words.
Okay.
I'm already trying to think about what is half and taller than a
Yeah.
half and.
Right. So
I don't
okay.
quite figure it out.
Okay.
Are you half a halfling or are you a... Oh, I don't know.
No,
Whatever.
I'm
Too fadlin.
I'm what they call a warforged.
War is good. Yeah, we like war.
Well, it's just in the name. Although I am a peaceful.
Well, that don't make sense. Oh, for God's sake, what is it going on? Half of
He
a
looks confused
halfling,
enough as he is.
which is
so-
taller than a halfling, and a warforged that doesn't like war, likes peace. Oh, this. I need a drink.
Right, so we just walk in and
I'm sorry. Have a good day, sir.
Oh, you're making me brain.
walk over to Ember and Zion, and I'll say, well, I don't know what's the matter with the bouncer on the door, but he's really confused over something.
Yeah, we said that.
Apparently, somebody said they were a half halfling or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that was me.
Should've
Because obviously child, and I wanted to get in. 'Cause
Yes.
Simon came in, so we said I was a half halfling.
Oh, well,
Then he got
it's really
confused.
confused him. And then Titans confused him even more, saying it was a warforged that didn't like war.
Yes, town him a bob.
I was gonna ask, see when we're drinking and neither of us are drunk before, do we need to make like any checker out? See if we're drunk. Are we alright?
Depends how much you drink.
I'm just.
What
First-
are we
chugging the mug.
drinking?
First one's a freebie.
I'm just
Okay.
chugging the mug.
Yeah, we'll
Chug
chug
in
it
the
back
mug.
then as soon as it's free.
First one is a no test.
Second one, let's go. Mr. Wormwood, would you like a drink?
Oh, yes,
Oh.
please.
Right,
I'll just have a regular ale, please.
Titan. Oh wait.
3 ales then. Unless
3
Titan-
ales. So eventually, you're waiting at the bar a couple of minutes. You can see they're busy, but yeah, she comes back.
As much
Alright.
as much as I'd love to, the last
No,
time
Titan,
I tried to
Titan,
drink,
Titan.
what?
We can get a free drink. Because if you
What?
get a drink, you won't drink it. So we'll get
But you still
a
got to
free
pay for it.
Yeah, it's not.
Free.
The ogre's like, hey, what? And what are you going on about now? Free drink, but you have to. Oh, God.
Never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry.
She comes back. Right. All right. You ready for some more, are you?
Yeah, just same
How
again.
did,
but
how did you
next-
enjoy it?
It was interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Three ales.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be 9 copper pieces, please.
Yes.
There we go.
Thank you very
Right.
much.
Last time I tried to eat and drink, it just went all over me.
Well, I won't recommend you doing it again then.
Which is why I wasn't sure if potions would have any effect on me, as I've never tried one before. But apparently, if I dump it over my head, it will
Yeah,
do
we-
something.
If you pour alcohol on your head, then it might have an effect.
Let's try it.
Okay. Try it.
Right, another one then, please.
All right. Pause another one. That'll be another 3 copper, please.
1, 2, 3. There we go. I'll get all these. I don't mind.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to end badly?
It probably is.
Because it is.
Right, yeah. So we've got our drinks. We'll go sit back down, I guess.
Okie dokie.
I'm a warrior of the silver flame. Why am I doing this?
Fun.
Because it'll fit in with the atmosphere of this place. Right.
Experience.
You take your drinks back to the table. Nobody managed to take it away from you while you were gone to the bar. So what's your plan?
I guess.
Okay. Right.
Right.
If you two want to make some constitution saves for me.
Okay.
Belak, you're fine.
So you want me to pour this over my head?
Yes. Oh, that's a 6.
You're starting to feel a little bit... Ooh, this is weird. Did anybody answer Titan?
Didn't know what you said, to be honest. Sorry.
So you want me to pour this over my head?
Yes.
Yeah, it might work.
Give it a try. See if it does anything.
Okay. I take the drink and I pour it over my head.
Yeah, just coats you top to toe. Pools on the floor near your feet. You don't notice anything in particularly different apart from
You're wet.
you're
now.
glistening a little bit more now than you were before.
You feel a bit rusty.
Some people around you are just kind of like looking inquisitively, like quizzically, as like, you see that? You see what you did? Whatever. And go back to the drinks. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that was embarrassing and anticlimactic.
Ha ha ha, that's a practical joke. We definitely knew that nothing was going to happen.
That's what I'm thinking. Have you seen Rogue One?
Yes. Yeah.
I think you should be like the reprogrammed Imperial droid from Rogue One.
I'm being
That's
saved. Please
what-
do not resist.
Looks wise, that's what I picture you as being, especially with the pour it over her head kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
K2SO.
I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. So what did you get for your Constitution save? Tell him, Bob.
I've completely forgotten. Hang on. 18.
You see Spider. I'm kidding. You're fine. Yeah, he was like, nah, it just sort of soaks into you.
It becomes sweat.
You become alcohol.
You start
Please.
sweating the alcohol.
Okay, so while you're all passing the time, drinking, conversing, wearing alcohol, I'm gonna say we're gonna call it there for today. I'm sure you wanted to get into some sort of drinking competition, but I think it is a good place to finish, and I am more tired today than I actually expected I was, to be honest.
Yeah, it is a good time to finish because my
Yeah.
parents
Yeah.
have gone to bed. I can't really.
I didn't fall asleep this
badly.
week.
Yeah, that's always a bonus.
Yeah.
Imagine if you'd have laid down on your desk, you'd have woke up swiftly with it. Ah, my ear!
Yeah, I would actually.
Two
Plus keep me
thirdling, or not quite a ling. Ah, for God's sake.
Good, you know, I was really tempted to like shout out like, it's a good thing you didn't tell me you was only 10. to a Titan.
Well, you know.
Blow the guy's mind.
You're still in there.
Yeah. If Sion gets drunk, he might.
Aye. Right, as far as stream goes, I'm going to call it there for the night. So thank you very much. If anybody's still there or watching or even on that YouTube thing, we appreciate you as ever. But good night, God bless. We'll see you next time. Although it'll be 2 weeks because there'll be no D&D next Saturday, I'm afraid. You'll be on holiday,
Good
won't you?
night, everybody.
Good night out there.
Good night.
Whatever you are. Thanks, Chowder.